up, guys? 1 second, I'm gonna fix the volume. I'm gonna keep drinking my coffee and then we'll take a look. You got DPW at the top of the gappers list. Hey, I appreciate that, Krishna. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that, man. Hey, we got DPW at the top of the gappers list. It feels like it's late 2017 and the crypto stocks are booming right now. We'll see what happens, though. We're gonna watch it and see. What's up, guys? I hope Tesla, personally, I hope Tesla takes over the world. That's what I hope. I hope Tesla takes over the world. I don't know if it's going to, but where's Tesla at right now? Where's Tesla at? We're going to be trading on Thinkorswim at the open this morning. I'm going to try to get into some momentum scalps. Oh, and Tesla's about to break $1,000. Tesla, listen, mark my words. Tesla's going to break 1G today. It's going to break 1,000. It has to, right? Look at Tesla, the dragon. I hope it takes over the world, personally. Look at Tesla, man. Our little baby boy's all grown up, man. Look at Tesla. It's about to hit $1,000. We'll see what happens. But maybe I'll trade it today. Maybe. Sorry if the music's too loud. Let me fix it. Let me know if that's better. Hey, Leo, you were right then, bro. Listen. I'm not gonna say you weren't right. You were right, bro. I'll say it. I never doubted you, I don't think, either. Usually when I'm contrary to something, I make it pretty well known. Look, I don't know why they're stopping service to US clients, Luke. I have no idea, bro. Like, I'm just a referral partner for them, dude. You know, I use them, obviously, but, like, you know. What's up, Vin? What's up, Stock Market? What's up, Trader? Y'all got some dope names, man. I like that. I like Trader Trades. Love it. Stock Market Junkie. I love that one, too. That one's good, too. Music's too low? Mr. Contrary over there. Leo saying, turn the music up, huh? I feel you, man. I gotta add some new music. I feel like I've heard these songs a million times. But what should we trade, guys? Listen, I don't mind trading in pre-market today. Let me see how many trades I have on Webull. Just to put it into perspective, I got money everywhere. I got money in Webull. I got money in Thinkorswim. I got money in Tefts. I got money in Robinhood. I got money everywhere. You know, and so we'll trade in pre-market if we see something today. We'll try to trade at least. Part of me kind of wants to wait until the open to trade, but, like, you know. Let me see how much I have, though. It's not about how much I have, actually. Like, I have money. Yeah, I have plenty of money to trade on Webull. I have plenty of buying power to trade. But what I'm really looking at is how many day trades. So I still have a day trade left. So I can trade on Webull today. You know, I can still trade on Webull. Hey, what's up, Jay? What's up, Emmanuel? What's up, Jovan? Yeah, Luke, that was just an assumption. Like, I'm assuming it's regulation. I mean, that's probably the logical assumption there, is that it's due to regulation of some sort. Maybe, you know, I don't know. But that's most likely what it was. You know, I'm sure they probably were, you know, talked about or talked to by somebody that said they couldn't do it anymore. Probably, my guess is probably risk, you know, but risk department, but who knows. CHK, hey, it's still not low enough for me, though. Don't hear you well? Oh, my bad, guys. Let me know if this works. Is that better? Let me know if that works. Is that better? That should be noticeably better. Alright, guys. So, let's take a look at what we got moving today. First one's first. We got the dragon. Ripping up to $9.95 here. We break $5 more. Tesla's breaking a G, and I'm gonna certainly trade it if it does. We got DPW here. Whew, DPW, man. Like I said, this is a crypto stock if I remember correctly. The last time I traded this one was years ago. And hey, listen. I think I should have. Let me see what it says here. Yeah, the cool thing about Thinkorswim is that if you have a cash account, it doesn't charge you for a day trade. Like, I still got 1 billion day trades left. The problem, though, is the T3 rule is going to make it take a few days for me to get my funds settled back into my account after every trade. Because, like, I really don't mind. You know, I got enough money to where I can buy, like, 400 or 500 shares of DPW and just try to ride this breakout over 4. I don't know if I want to or not, but I think I'm going to try to. Hey, guys, I'm going to try. Oh, wait, I got to get a limit order. Oh, no, I'm going to be late. Let's see, we're going to buy the bid. And we're going to buy the ask. Just so I get filled. We're going to try to buy the ask here, guys, before it happens. Come on. We're going to get ready here. We pop over this. We're going to try to buy the ask here. Here we go. Alright, we're getting in. Come on. Feel me. Come on. We're trying to get in DPW, guys. Feel me. You gotta feel me. Come on. Oh, wait. It's not good. Oh, no. I gotta edit something. My bad, team. This is my fault. My fault. We gotta make this an extended hours trade. Come on. Get me in there. Boom. Feel me. There we go. Okay, I'm filled. I'm filled at $4. I don't know if this is the right move or kind of extended, but I'm just gonna day trade this. I wonder how much BP I have left. I got a little bit of BP left. We're in DPW. Wish me luck, guys. Because, like, I'm gonna treat this one. Oh no, I gotta get out now. I gotta sell the bid. I gotta sell the bid. That's what I gotta do. Come on. I gotta sell the bid, guys. Look, I'm gonna get ready to exit. That's all I really wanted. I just wanted a momentum day trade. Get me out of here. You know? No, don't get me out. Don't get me out. Whew. Man, I almost... Ugh. I'm frustrated, though, because it's like I wish they let me do market orders and pre-market. I still like this trade, though. Don't get me wrong. Like, I still got room. And I'm just going to let this work and see if we can get a move up to, like, over 414. But, like, I was trying to exit at 414, and I just didn't get it. You know? I'm break even right now. Honestly, I'm frustrated because, like, I was trying to get out with like $40 in profit, but like it just never happened. What do you guys think of this one now? I was trying to catch that momentum because that's what I'm used to scalping, but I'm in this trade and we're gonna let it work and hopefully it stays over $4. There we go. That's good. All right, come on. I do this for you guys so you guys can be entertained. Are you not entertained here with my Thinkorswim trading? Are you not entertained? Come on. We need a break up here, though. There's our 5s. Okay, we're up. Come on. I like the $4 support. Alright. Okay. Here's 08s. There's 10s. Alright, we like it. Come on. There's 12s. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm just going to get out here. Get on out of there. Get on out of there. There we go. $42. I did it. I day traded DPW. Up 42 bucks super early in the day. I will take that. I will take that. Maybe I got out too early. But I'm pretty hyped over a $42 win on my small account. This is a small account on Thinkorswim, just to put it into perspective. And no, this is not paper. If you think it's paper, look, you can see on a paper account, it would say paper right here. It doesn't say paper, because this is my real account. You want to see my equity? I probably shouldn't, but I will. You know, you can see. I got about 529 bucks in buying power right now. I can still trade once or twice more. We'll see. But that's how you do it. I made my money and I got out. All right, now we can go over the news, guys. Sorry for distracting everybody with the trades. Whew, there we go. Called it. All right, now we can look over the news. Now let's go over the news on DPW. Alright, so DPW is up after announcing defense orders, and the reason it's up is because they said their Gresham Holdings, or Gresham Worldwide Incorporated defense business received $3.2 million in purchase orders from 4 different defense contractors. Volume jumped to 3.6 million shares compared with the full day average of about 848,000 shares, and the company recorded revenue of $21.1 million in 2019. So a big defense order for DPW. We'll see what happens here. This is a blockchain related stock. I think, if I remember correctly, it's been a while since I traded it, but I think this is a blockchain related stock. We also have CRIS here. CRIS gapping up pretty big from 120s all the way to 230s here for CRIS. And the reason CRIS is running is because the FDA cleared their investigational new drug application of IND application for the CI-8993 monoclonal anti-Vista antibody. So the FDA cleared their biodrug here for CRIS. We'll see what happens. It's gapping up from 120s all the way to 229. And then the other one, then this is one I might dip by if it drops low enough down to $1 for TEUM. But TEUM ripping up here, gapping up from about 70 cents all the way to $1.14. So a huge gap up, about, what, 75% or so. Big gap up. It secured on the 9th, which was yesterday, it secured $17.5 million in financing, and that caused the stock to spike up. But yeah, let me make sure this is the same stock. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure this is the same stock. It's got to be. TEUM is Paratium. Okay, so yeah, Paratium received a $17.5 million financing. Shares are up because of it, because yeah, they received $17.5 million in financing late yesterday and after hours, and that was the reason they're up. If this one drops down to specifically $1, I'm gonna attack that one. And so we'll see, but that's my plan here. That's my plan, at least. Wish me luck, guys. Like I said, if you're just now joining us, I did trade early this morning. I traded DPW, a stock I have not traded in a long time. Oh, I looked at it. Looks like I missed out on a little bit of profit. I bought like 400 shares, and I made $42. And listen, I'm very happy with my $42 win. I'm very happy with that. You know, it was like a 30-second trade. It was like a what? Like a 2-minute trade, a minute or two trade, not very long. And so I made my $42, and I got out of there, and I'll take that. But yeah, that was my morning on 80. Like, I'm also looking for stuff to hold over like a little bit longer term day trades. We also have Lakeland Industries here. Lakeland Industries ripping up. LAKE, and this one is up after posting first quarter results late yesterday. It looks like they posted first quarter results. Yeah, first quarter earnings that came out that were positive. Revenue jumped. Sales were 45.6. Sales went up to 45.6 million, which beat the 27.76 million estimate. So better than expected first quarter results for Lakeland Industries. We'll see what happens. PSTV gapping up a little bit. I don't know if I like this one as much. DMPI. We got GNUS. DMPI is probably the most recent like big run in the market. This one just ripped up. And we can look up DMPI as well. This is Delmar Pharmaceuticals said Saeed Zaribian will continue to serve as president and CEO. They said current Delmar and Adgero stockholders are owned 50.5 and 49.5 total voting power. So yeah, Delmar is going to acquire Adgero Biopharmaceuticals. They expand the late-stage oncology pipeline. So this is an acquisition for DMPR, which is Delmar, I think. And so an interesting acquisition here. This one's pulling back some. We'll see if it holds above this, like specifically this previous closing price at around $1.24. I got you. I'll look at that one in just a second. We also have APT, which is Alpha Pro Tech. I believe this is a medical mask company. Yeah, I don't know why this one's up, but it's up. But I'm pretty sure this is a mask company. We'll see. And then from request in the chat here. What program am I using? What do you mean for trade ideas? This left side is trade ideas right here. So the left side's trade ideas. I'll add a little bit better charting here. There we go. It's a little bit better. It's gonna give you a little bit more insight for my trades. There you go. Let me know if that works. But no, I didn't buy Chris. I bought DPW. And, oh, it hurts, guys. I caught this pre-market breakout, and I made 42 bucks in pre-market this morning. First thing, like, as soon as I started the stream, I decided to trade DPW. And, like I said, we'll see. I'm going to look at AT&M. Yeah, there's the trade ideas link in the chat. That's the scanners I'm using. Yeah, somebody's talking about AT&M in the chat. Yeah, ripping up to 52. Big move here. I mean, huge move. Yeah, you were the one that brought it up. Like I said, I think I said it wasn't my style because it's really not. This one's just too cheap for me, unfortunately. Just too cheap. We also have Fiverr, right? This is Fiverr. Who knew Fiverr would have such an expensive stock? Not really doing too much. Let me know what you guys like. We got CAPR. We got DPW. I made a little bit of money on. Yeah, just to put it into perspective, guys, I bought this one at like 403, and then I sold it at like 420. Right around there. I think I made like 15 cents, but I'll take it. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not much of a super penny stock trader, brother. It's just not really my style, man. Like I said, you can't get mad at somebody for not trading certain stocks. Like, I don't trade stocks under 50 cents, bro. It's just not really my style. I'm not saying you can't do it, and it's above 50 cents now, but when we looked at it, it was down here. And so yeah, I mean, you can't really get mad because it's not my style. It's just not. I just don't really trade these that much. I don't really have good results. I'm not that great at trading these, if I'm being honest, brother. You know, so with that said, you can't really get mad if I don't trade a certain stock. It's just, everybody has their different preferences in trading, and you just got to stick with what works for you. Like, the way I trade obviously works for me, so I'm just going to keep sticking with what works and trying to ignore everything else, you know. Ross is the Dalai Lama. Oh man, y'all are funny. Hey, I appreciate all the subs. I think we're getting some subs today. Yeah, appreciate the subs. Y'all hit the subscribe button. We do this live every day for free. You know you want to. Do it now. Everybody hit the subscribe button right now. Do it now. Hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. If not, you're gonna hurt my feelings, and it's not gonna be good. You gotta hit the subscribe button. See, what do I think about CRIS? I think this one's interesting. I think this dip buy down here to like $2 was the most interesting. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do with... I don't know if I'm going to trade this one. I am looking for dip buy opportunities. Shout out to my man Trader Mike. Here, let me post this anyway. Is there a place or section where you can explain your strategies? Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Left penny stocks in the dust 20 years ago. Sean, stop yelling at me, bro. Stop yelling at me, Sean. You're obviously upset, man. Stop yelling at me, dude. No, I'm completely kidding. I know. I'm not saying you're mad. I'm just saying nobody could get mad at me for not trading their stocks. Hey, I appreciate it, Chance. Thank you, man. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, Play? What's up, Sean? Hey, thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. Don't do it, CRZ. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, man. But yeah, look at this is the market. Let's go ahead and look at the overall market here now. Like, this is the overall market, which is slightly green on the day, just to put it into perspective. This light blue line right here, if nobody caught the previous closing price script, this light blue line right here is the previous closing price. It tells me when stocks are red or green on the day, and right now technically the market is slightly up, slightly, oh so slightly. So we'll look at the overall market today. I gotta look up CRS. Before I look at the market, I'll service my members here. I'm gonna look at CRS's catalyst here, and then I'm gonna look up, no, what did I do? There we go, okay. Oh, I got you, Bubba. So Curis received FDA clearance of their application for potential cancer antibody. So FDA cleared them for CRIS. So an FDA clearing for CRIS, and they are gapping up from 122 to 221, about up $1. I know I should, man. I'd be the best comedian ever. I'm just the greatest comedian ever for sure, 100%. But yeah, let's look at the market here. I got you though. Before you join my Discord though, you want to go join my man Trader Mike over there's Discord. Yeah, so y'all got to go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. It's actually way more active than me, especially if you like trading penny stocks. Like I said, I think Trader Mike's Discord is probably the better one. Low key, better than mine, you know. but yeah. Well, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord, and I'll post mine too, so you can join mine, so y'all can you can talk to me if you want. But y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Tell him BT sent you. You know. So yeah, y'all go check out his, and I'll post mine too if you want, but like I said, his is far more active than mine, low-key. Here, I'm gonna post mine too, just because Bubba's asking for it. Yeah, here's mine, if you want to join mine. Wait, let me find it. There it is. There we go. Here's mine. That's Trading Mike's, and that's mine right there. I think we could all be brothers, but you'd be a brother from another mother. Hey, what's up, Dave? What's up, dude? What's up, man? I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, man. Here's Bubba. What did I trade this morning? DPW. Alright. Alright, let me see, there we go. So I gotta do my rounds with posting my link, guys. I know I'm gonna get back to news, and when I get back, I'm gonna review the overall market news. Okay, so stick around. I'll be there in a second. What did I trade this morning? DPW. All right, guys. Sorry, I have to shamelessly sell out really quick and post my links. You know. Yeah, I got you, bro. 1 second. I'm almost finished. I need to get a social media manager. I'm sure I'm gonna say that, and a million people are gonna be like, "Yo, I can do it." Problem is, I don't want to give my password to anybody. That's the issue. All right, team. Let's do this. Alright, I'm done. Alright, let's look at the market news today, guys. Here's the SPY. SPY's up. We are moving up a little bit, making some moves in the overall market here. We're slightly up. The previous closing price, we closed yesterday at $320.79. I can go over the overall market news, and this is all going to be quoting from MT Newswires, and it says, quote, excuse me. Stock futures were also firmer as investors looked ahead to the release of the Federal Open Market Committee FOMC's policy decision after the two-day policy meeting that ends at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. U.S. Fed Reserve Chair Jerome Powell will be speaking at 2:30 Eastern today, and while it is widely expected that the Fed will keep interest rates unchanged between 0 and 0.25%, investors remain interested in other measures the U.S. Central Bank may take to support the country's economy in the wake of the COVID-19 lockdown. In economic data news, the Atlantic Fed Business Inflation Expectation Survey will be out with its June results at 10 a.m. Eastern. Remember, guys, that is 30 minutes after the bell. The prior survey showed 1.5% year-on-year increase. And to look into crude a little bit, crude is down around 3%. We can look at the U.S. oil fund and see it is down over 1%. Natural gas is down over 2%, and the U.S. Natural Gas Fund is down nearly 2%. Gold is up about 0.2%. The Spider Gold Trust is up about 0.2% as well, and the iShares Silver Trust is up 0.5%, with silver being up 0.4%. That is the market news. Like I said, if you have anything specific you want me to go take a look at, let me know in the chat. Yeah, dude, I got my coffee, bro. Look at this mug, man. Look how big this mug is. My wife bought it for me, if you can't tell, you know. Don't judge me, you know. But this coffee mug's huge, man. I'm a morning person, so I'm like hype in the morning. You know, don't judge me. This is my favorite thing to do. Honestly, I love doing this. It feels good, man. I love looking at stocks and looking at... I love the stock market, man. You know, it's my favorite thing in the world. I look forward to this every day. On the weekends, I get sad. You know, I really do. I legitimately get sad on the weekends. But yeah, SLV, silver. Lakeland Industries is probably one of the most interesting ones for me if I'm talking about my actual day trading account. But DPW is one that I caught this morning. Oof, man. See, this one popped up way higher than I expected. Like I said, I made a little bit on this one today. About 42 bucks. And, yeah, we'll see what happens here. AMD's ripping up as well here. The big news today, guys, with the catalyst is Tesla. Tesla ripping up here. I think Tesla's going to break $1,000. Let me know in the chat if you think Tesla's going to break a G today. I think it probably will. It only needs about $5. It went as high as 98 as well here, and I might trade Tesla if we get some rips this morning. That's one that I'm certainly interested in. We'll see though, but that's what I'm waiting on today. Hey, what's up, Ton? What's up? What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, for sure, Justin. Hey, don't we all, dude? DPW, Riot, got you. My man Bubba in there hyping me up, man. He said, I would not go to beginner trading unless you want to know more about trading than you already know. This guy is a monster. My man, my hype man over there. Thank you, Bubba. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. Yeah, in Trader Mike's Discord, they're talking about how 95% of penny stocks eventually fail, and that's what I was talking about earlier. A really good lesson with penny stocks. And listen, I've actually been making money with penny stocks. I used to be all like, penny stocks are garbage, but there are specific opportunities to be had with penny stocks. I think it's probably meant for the more seasoned investor though, just because they can be really risky. But like with that, I've been making some money quickly trading penny stocks. Some swings as well. Last week, I swung some penny stocks and made some bank on it as well. I think the thing people need to understand, and this is what I'm seeing echoed in Trader Mike's chat as well, which means they know what they're talking about, is that a large majority of these companies are terrible companies. They're usually terrible stocks, terrible companies. And so sure, they might squeeze up and they might rip and they might run on a very short-term basis, but a large majority of these penny stocks are going to go to zero eventually. And that's just the reality behind it. I'm not saying I'm not saying you can't make money with them, and you obviously can. Like I said, I made money all last week with penny stocks. But for most of them, you do not want to marry these stocks. Now, there are going to be outliers that are healthy, that do go up and succeed, that aren't going to fail. They're always outliers. I'm just saying a majority, and I think you got to look at it from that perspective. And with that, one of my favorite things to do is to buy put options if they sell them, because they're a little bit harder to find on some of these little terrible company penny stocks. But again, like you saw this morning, I did ride DPW up over this high of the day right here in pre-market and made 42 bucks in like 2 minutes. So not bad. I'm up early on the day, but I'll take that. But up 42 bucks on Thinkorswim. All right, team, let's do this. Let me get Mitchy Rich in here. Alright, but yeah, DPW is up. I could go over this one again today if you guys want. DPW had a $3.2 million defense order that came in for this one. Somebody enlighten me. What is DPW? I think it's a blockchain related stock, right? It's a blockchain related stock, is what I'm guessing. What's up, Mitch? We got Mitch here. Mitch, you got the camera today. There he is. Hold on. Let me fix this. Alright, let me fix the music, guys. Hold on. There we go. Let me know if that works for the music. Let me know if that works. That should fix Mitch's audio here as well. Alright, there we go. We're good.
What's going on, traders? How we doing out there?
What's up, man? Uh-oh, you got your phone mic, huh?
What happened?
Yeah, your mic's different. You might want to switch it. I think it's picking up your phone mic right now.
No, not my phone mic. It's picking up the other one.
Oh.
I have like a regular mic. Okay, let me switch to my gaming headset.
I know I did start with penny stocks, 100%.
There you go. There you go. That should be better.
Yeah, you're good. Let me know what the sound's like, team. Let me know what the sound's like.
All right, that should be much better.
Look at CRIS, man, ripping up. Yeah, and listen, like I said, I want to apologize if I've ever talked bad about penny stocks, because like the reality is, like, I've been making some money on them. Again, though, I think if you're gonna trade penny stocks, I think you have to understand the risk behind them, right? And I think you need to start small. Like, I think you need, if you're just now getting started in the market, I think you need to buy like 20 shares, depending on the range. Because like there's also something that you need to understand is that just because they're cheaper doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to have a smaller range. They got some $5 stocks that have a larger range than $50 stocks, right? It depends on the float and it depends on the range of the stock. So you do want to understand that. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Who subbed? Mike, Nicholas, Andrew, Suri, thank you, brother. Hey, y'all hit the subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to be trading the open live. What's up, man? You trade Workhorse this morning?
All right. Good morning, guys. Good morning.
Yes, sir. I started with the U-Stock trade. I did, man. Honestly, I might throw some money back into U-Stock trade now. Like, what I might do is I might take some of this money that's in Thinkorswim right now and throw it into U-Stock trade is what I've been thinking. Would you guys like to see me trade on U-Stock trade again? I can only go long, and I can't trade in pre-market, but like, I wouldn't mind trading some of these pennies on U-Stock trade. Nicola, what is it, NKLA?
Yeah, guys, I can cover that.
Okay.
I got you.
I'll
cover NKLA. So real quick, let's start with the leader, right, guys? Most people are looking at that one, but really at the end of the day, the leader is Tesla. If we're gonna talk electric cars or electric trucking, we talk Tesla real quick. And you can see Tesla has been really on the rip. It's been going straight up. In about 2 weeks, it's made a move from about 860s up to 1,000. So definitely, it's touching that resistance right now at 1,000. And I think today's the day. Today's the day that you see that 1K rock, and we'll definitely see if we get a push in Tesla. But let's start looking at the other one and what's going on here. So NKLA is also it's an electric trucking company, and that's why you're seeing this kind of breakout. And really what happened also is that it got a support from a tweet from Elon Musk. And so with that being said, it just started pushing all their stocks. So what I like to do is necessarily not only just look at the hottest one. This one's been getting watched by almost about everyone. I mean, making a move in 2 days from 40 to above 90 will get just about anyone's attention. Now, one that I'll be watching that is actually in the same industry and cheap and tradable for us on TradeNet would be WKHS, and that's a Workhorse. Similar stock in the same industry, trying to do the same thing, create commercialized trucking industry. And this is going to be a commercialized trucking industry all about electric trucks. And this is really the move for the trucking industry. If you do your research in trucking, you're going to find that this is the move. Long term, they're not going to be using gas just because in the long term, you got so many things that go against you with energy regulations and kind of the move in the long term to save the environment. And with that being said, I think this is kind of more of a generational play and not necessarily just a day trade. So that's how I kind of look at WKHS. I've been calling out this stock for, I think, over a year now. This is a stock that I've been talking about has a potential of getting a really big contract. So I actually included this one in a video I'll be putting out later today. So definitely check it out, guys. And we'll be keeping an eye on also an NKLA to break out through the 80s. So one of the key things that I want to see on NKLA is that we need to see big pullbacks if we're going to get in this one. So I would like to see at least a pullback, probably closer towards the 70 and 65 area before we make our way back up there to the 90s. Look for maybe a quick drop out the open or a continued progression down with lower volume and then a spike in volume to show you confirmation. But definitely one of the hottest stocks right now to watch. And another one that I'll be watching, guys, in the penny land is Imgn and also DVAX, just to give you guys some insight here. I want to make sure you guys know what I'm looking at, what I like, and if it moves, you guys can make your trade. Like always find the patterns or the system that you're looking for in the stocks that we mentioned. We don't necessarily want you to trade it to our strategy, but necessarily just telling you that these are the hot stocks. This is where the attention is. Find it how you can best trade it.
Yes, sir. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Shout out to John, Michael, Nicholas. Appreciate the subscribes, guys. Y'all be like them. Y'all hit that subscribe button. We do this live every day. We're going to trade the open. We've been trading in pre-market on Thinkorswim. We've been trading on Webull. We've been trading on Robinhood. We've been trading on Tafts. We've been trading everywhere. So hit the subscribe button if you want to watch us to see what all these different platforms and stuff are like. Yeah, I got you. Lokesh. I got you, bro.
All right. Just want to really quick give a shout out to some of the people in our chat. How we doing? Sean, Chance, Dave in the house, Play, Jeremy, Bubba, of course the Bubba in the house. We got Jamie, Costello, Coffin, Leo, Scott. Oh, Dave the medic here, just catching a little bit. We got Coco, Nick, Justin Ford, Paul D. What's going on, guys? Good morning. Always good to see some new people in the chat. Stock market junkie in here. You already know.
Yes, sir. Let's do this, guys.
Mitch, one more hot stock. All right, I got you. I'll try to find you. How's this? I'll give you my 2 top plays in gambling. That's gonna be GAN, and that's gonna be DKNG. Look at this chart, guys, and why I'm watching this. Does this look like a good pattern to you guys? Show you guys right now. Should be popping up. I want to see in the chat if you guys think this is a good pattern to kind of trade. I've been seeing this one hold support countless times at like the 1950s, and now has pulled back around above 20. And I think that's such an important price point for this stock GAN. Another one that's going to be running very similar, and I'm going to put it side by side so that you can see how similar it really is DKNG.
Lokesh. Sorry, Mitch.
No,
1 second. I'm just gonna tell Lokesh, we got a full playlist of free day trading classes and content. We got about 30 classes, about 20 something, I think. And so we've got classes on learning support and resistance and all that good stuff. So just check out the playlist section of our YouTube, brother.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Tyler. I know you can only sub once. Unfortunately, you can't sub twice.
Man, that hurts my feelings, bro.
All right, guys. So DKNG, you guys see it? It's kind of the same pattern, almost identical. That kind of pennant pattern and flag where you're getting that really strong bottom on the stock. What you want to see is that continuous bottom hold and hold and hold. The more consolidation you get at that price point and it doesn't break towards the downside, of course you're going to get pressure on the resistance that can, in the long term, cause these to spike. You know, they have a good reward target. If it goes to the high on the chart, it could go all the way up to 25, or on DKNG get up there to 45s. So these are the ones that I kind of look for, the best risk and reward plays. I love setups like these, especially when they're just holding multiple days at support, volume lower, and that's what I always look for, guys. That's also a big key. Whenever it gets to that support, I want to see volume actually decrease and then increase on the way back up. This shows me that there's bag buyers stepping in, and that I have bag buyers behind me giving me that good momentum. All right, guys, that's going to be my hot stocks of the day. We'll keep an eye on these. One of the best things I like about these is they're kind of more in our price range. You know, sometimes I try to trade stocks that are a little bit higher up, but I've just found out over time what I've done the best in, it's trading mid cap to a low cap that tries to kind of stay near that $10 range. If it's going to be lower than $10, a lot of the times I'm going to be looking for stocks that have been around for a longer period of time. So when you're trading those penny stocks, those cheaper ones that are moving, like one that we could talk about right now, one of the biggest movers today, DPW. This is not a stock that's brand new. This is a stock that's been around for a long time. But one of the major keys is that it hasn't moved in a long time. So what you got to do, you got to find out, why is it moving? What's the catalyst? What's the story? Is the story hot? And those are the kind of things that I start using if you're trying to get into these pennies and these cheaper ones. So find the story. Also, another thing to look into is look for catalysts that are going to happen. Like one I'm going to be putting out a video on is Imgn. There's a meeting that most people aren't paying attention to, but it's going to be a future catalyst that could cause a spike. And so that's another key thing that I look for. What future catalyst can come into a stock that looks really good technically right now, is getting investors' interest, and the story can change and become bullish.
Yeah.
That's the best way, I think, to approach these pennies, because at the end of the day, it's not for, a lot of the times you're not going to find the stock that goes from 0 to 200, but you can definitely find the stock that goes from 0 to 5 or 0 to 10. And so the best thing is to look for these stocks to get the story. And then always try to get in on supports, on major supports. That's another major key, is not trying to overextend yourself in any penny stock, because the number one thing they do is pull back to support and then rip out, pull back to support and then rip out. And one of the things that you cannot do as a trader is get yourself stuck on a stock that gets slightly above, like this, slightly above $1. Then the next thing you know, you get in the trade and the stock retraces right back to where it was before investors kind of washed it out, and it goes boom, right back down to 75 cents, back down to 50 cents, and you get stuck into one of these. And that's what I don't want to see. And that's why we'll still talk about these, but we're going to keep you smart. We're going to keep you thinking about what's important. And it's not necessarily just stacking into these. It's about finding the right play with the right catalyst.
Sorry guys, I'm looking at my Facebook, and we actually got a lot of supportive comments about my strategy there, so shout out to everybody on Facebook supporting my strategy. Alright guys, we got 20 minutes here. Let's do this. Can you turn up Mitch's volume a little bit? Yeah, I got you. I gotta figure out, I gotta remember the good levels for the music relative to if I turn Mitch up, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more. That should be better. Is that better? Let me know if that works better. But yeah, shout out to John, Michael. Y'all hit that subscribe button. You see these guys right here? These guys are the real ones. Y'all be like them. Hit the subscribe button. Do it now. We do this live. We're gonna trade live at the open. I might actually buy some more. Somebody was telling me I should buy AT&M. It's a cheap stock. I still got about $500 of BP left on Thinkorswim. I got about 600 on Webull. And so I might attack that one. We'll see. But y'all be like them while we're waiting until the open. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Look at John, Michael, Nicholas. Y'all be like them. Hit that subscribe button. We do this live for free every day. And yeah, we're going to be trading on a number of different platforms. Not only TAFs, but Webull, Robinhood, Thinkorswim. I traded a little bit live this morning on Thinkorswim. Made about 40-something bucks on it.
All right, team. If you guys want another stock, another hot stock of the day, definitely hit the like button. And I will give you the I was gonna say work, but that would kind of just give it. But yeah, definitely hit the like button, guys. Another stock, I'll just go straight up and give it to you guys. This is one that we actually did a video on our investing channel with, and this is work. This is one that everyone piled in beforehand. The earnings, they boosted the stock up. Is one thing that I really look for in earnings. If a lot of people ask me, how do you play earnings? I always say you play earnings before they come and after they hit. I don't like to be in earnings the day of, because the day of, it's I'll tell you, it's scary. It's a ride. So what I look for is, let me play into these as before they run up, and that's what you can kind of see here in work. And then I look for a major pullback after that earnings that wasn't a bad earning, and then I want to see investors start piling in. And what did you get on work, guys? So when this stock cracked from 38 all the way down to down here in the 30s, what ended up happening was a piling in of investors. There's 25 million shares there in work. So I would definitely pay attention to see if these bottoms hold, because if they hold and it keeps spending time down here, it could just push up towards that 35, 34, 35 area today. So I'm going to keep an eye on this one work. This is also a stock that's tradable, nice in my price range, $30, and I'll keep an eye on it.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm looking at AT&M here, and I can probably buy about 500 shares. And the reason I don't hate AT&M is that it's over the $0.50. It's at 53 right now. So if I got in with 500 shares, I would have like a $15 risk. You know, like I don't hate that, and that's one that I'm actually legitimately looking at right now. What do you guys think? AT&M did buy over the 50-cent level, looking for a quick surge up to 60 is what I'm kind of thinking here. Like I said, I got some money in Thinkorswim. What do you guys think? I could buy like 500 shares. I'm gonna buy 400 shares here, and I'm gonna buy the ask here in pre-market. And my goal here is to try to sell into pre-market. Let me buy the ask. And my goal here is to sell into the open is what I want. And so we're gonna do this now. All right, so I'm filled with 400 shares of AT&M. 400 shares. So wish me luck. But I am in AT&M now. Like I said, the goal here is to ride a surge. Hopefully at the bell we get a spike up over the 50, over the $0.50. If we break under 44 here, I'll probably get out. Maybe I'll hold down to this level here at 49. But I am holding 400 shares. They talked me into it. We're just having some fun now.
All right.
Yeah, 49.50 right here is probably what I'm looking at. 49 or so. Where's this news coming from? Hey, that's who it is. Just bought. How many shares have I bought?
All right, really quickly, I'm just going to talk about a stock. You can leave your chart up. But just wanted to talk, Jay put out a ZI, and that's Zoom Info Technologies. What I see on that stock is just straight upward trend, guys. That's from flat. That's from the 5th of June to the 10th right now. It's been going straight up, guys. 5 days straight up. I would watch kind of more of on the 15-minute chart on this one, since it's a higher price stock, and you're seeing that volatility where it kind of spikes, goes down big, then spikes, goes down big, spikes. Look for that trend line that keeps holding on the upward trend to either keep holding or crack.
All right, team. Oh, sorry. Here, let me put you in, Mitch. I got you. There you go. AMC.
Yeah, I can put that one up. Yeah. No, I can. No, I was talking about ZI, and that's this trend line, guys. I'll show you guys. You can see it on the 5, or you can see it on the 15. It's that trend line that it keeps holding on that channel. It has a huge channel, this stock, and when I see stocks in a channel, I have to see that confirmation breakout or break down before I want to trade these. So I would watch this on a 15-minute and see if we either get a breakdown towards 50 or if we get a push up through the 60.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
There you go. I got you. Any other tickers, guys, definitely put them up in the chat. One of the best things that we can do for you guys is take a look at some resistance support, talk about what we see on the chart. At the end of the day, guys, we never know if a stock's going up or down. The only thing we can do is just go ahead, take an approach, and try to get in the best probability outlook.
Yeah, I appreciate it too fast. Yeah, I made some money on Snap over the weekend. Not too much, because I actually kind of made more during the actual day trade from it, but I did make some money on Snap. So not too bad. Sorry, I'm trying to watch this. So I'm up a little bit in my AT&M trade, but like I said, my plan for this one is just to hold it. Like either way, I'll be okay. I'm just gonna try to get up to 60. If we can get a huge rip, obviously for AT&M at the open, that would be ideal. But I'm not risking much in this trade, and I think I'm risking. Let me see how much I'm actually risking. Yeah, I'm risking like a few $100 for this one, which is a very cheap day trade. So very, very easy, and we'll see what we get with 400 shares of AT&M. Yeah, I appreciate that, everybody that told me about it. It's just cheap enough for me to mess with.
All right, guys, we got another question here. Think the airlines will drop more today? That's what it's looking like pre-market, guys. It's looking like the kind of that value trade and the trade that was boosting up. People buying all the cheap stocks, the cruise lines, the airlines, stocks like that have been hit pre-market and are looking to get hit towards the market. So just keep an eye on those. Those could make a move on the downside. We'll be watching mainly the cruise lines that I think are kind of in a worse predicament than the airlines, but that's going to be up to you to decide which ones look like the worst on the chart. Another major one on the move today, AMC. AMC is actually up after first quarter reported earnings, and they also said they're going to be opening up theaters in July. Now, we'll tell you that you guys already have heard my call on AMC. I'm definitely a bear in this stock. I'm going to be a bear for the rest of the year. I think this one, by the end of the year, is down by maybe, I don't know, $3-4. And for the long term, I say sometime in next year, you see bankruptcy come out of AMC. But that's just my opinion. At the end of the day, I'm a bear on this stock. So if you guys want to know a stock to possibly short today, I'll be keeping an eye on this one. One of the major things that's hanging out by $7. I'll be looking for maybe another attempt to hold $7 and failing. What I call the green to red move, where a stock tries to break out the resistance again right out the open, but gets washed out immediately at that level and then breaks down hard towards the support. That's what I'll be looking for, guys, in AMC.
Interesting. Yeah, the NKLA's making huge moves. I'm going to be watching Microchip today. They're moving some. I might go over the overall market real quick, team. As you can see, I'm holding AT&M here. We'll give it some time. I'm trying to ideal profit targets here at like 60 though, like right there.
Did you see AMD today, man?
Yeah, man, AMD's ripping up. I saw it. I might trade it too. It depends. MU and AMD have been doing different things. So like usually I trade AMD and MU. It just depends on what's going to follow the market the closest, right? John actually had a good question earlier, and he said, hey, since a lot of stocks follow the market, wouldn't it make sense to find stocks, look for stocks that do not follow the market so you could trade them? And sometimes, yes, but like what I specifically do here is I actually look for stocks that do follow the market and then pairs trade that volatility off of the market. So like a lot of times there'll be like a leader and a lagger behind it. And so I'll look for the lagger and try to make a quick scalp using the market's momentum a lot of the time is what I do pretty often. But everybody has their own way of kind of trading in that regard. But yeah, let me take a look at the overall market real quick. We got less than 10 minutes left. We are at 9:21 market time. We got about 9 minutes, team. So yeah, the market is slightly green on the day, as you can see. This light blue line light right here indicates the previous closing price. And so with that, it's effectively telling you when the market goes from red to green. We are pulling back some in the last 10 minutes or so. But again, I can go over the market's news here, and we can see what we have. We do have a bunch of penny stocks. Like I said, I'm holding AT&M. SEC Mnuchin said that they're going to add that Treasury has approved $27 billion for about 500 airlines to keep people in jobs and support the industry. And that came out about 30 minutes ago. Did that affect airlines at all? But yeah, they said that he came out and said that Treasury has approved $27 billion for about 500 different airlines to keep people in jobs and support the industry. But yeah, to go over the market one more time here, we can take a look at this real quick. We have the market. The European markets are lower ahead of the Fed rate decision. Powell commented. We had Anthony Fauci that said they expect the COVID-19 vaccine to be available probably at the end of the year or early 2021. And like I said, to look into a few different stocks, we have futures are also firmer as investors look ahead to the release of the Federal Open Market Committee's policy decision. And this is all quoting from MT Newswires. Hey, shout out to Deliver Me. Hey, I appreciate the sub, brother. Welcome to the team, man. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Be like John. Be like Deliver Me. Be like all these new subscribers. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. But yeah, we got 7 minutes, team. Let's do this. Let's try to break. We got yeah, we got 400 people here. Let's try to break 500 people here today if we can. So smash that subscribe button, smash the like button, show your support for what we do here. You know you want to. We got 78 likes and only 4 dislikes. So be like all those people that like the video, show your support. We're just a free resource and community. We are not experts. We are not gurus. We don't sell a service. We don't sell a course. We're just teaching people what works for us, and that might not work for you, and we're doing it all live. And so if you want to see that, hit the subscribe button, make it easy on yourself, and just click the bell, because if you click the bell, you'll get a notification every time we go live. You won't have to search for our stream, and it'll make it really easy. You'll just get you'll get an alert when we click that live button. And so do that, hit the subscribe button, and let's do this, guys. I'm still holding AT&M here. We do have some news that are coming out 30 minutes after the bell here as well. Let me see what it was. We have the all right, so we have the FOMC policy decision that ends at 2 p.m. Eastern time. The U.S. Fed Reserve Jerome Powell will be speaking at 2:30. I think it was previously 10, and I think they actually changed that just now. But yeah, Powell's going to be speaking at 2:30 Eastern. Hey, appreciate the sub, YR. Y'all be like YR, my man. Hit that subscribe button, guys. But yeah, let's see what we get.
All right, guys, I can tell you guys right now that some of the weakest and some of the strongest. Look for technology stocks to get hot again, guys. AMD, you're seeing it rip. One of the major things is this thought that for a second we had the rotationary play, right? And the rotationary play went from investors taking some money from their tech stocks and their healthcare stocks and leaking it into industrials and consumer defensive, consumer cyclical stocks. Now that I've seen that rotation kind of just get flipped again, I'm going to be looking for technology and healthcare stocks to get hot again. Stocks like that, let's say for healthcare, you could be looking at stocks like INO, APT. These are stocks that are moving up today and looking to set up, because why? Because the sector move could be put on. APT is also another one up today, up to almost that $13 range, and could get hot today. This is a medical device, and this was also a COVID play that was hot before, so just keep your eye on these. Another one you can look for is seeing what's going to happen with kind of oil. Oil looks like to be doing a pullback here, but it was on a very bullish run, so we'll see what happens today again.
Hey, appreciate that $2 donation, YR. Appreciate that, brother. Hey, shout out to my man YR. Appreciate all the new subscribers today. We got a bunch that just dropped by. FX World dropped by. Appreciate the love, brother. Shout out to Antoine. Shout out to who was the other one? Sorry, I'm forgetting these names. We got a bunch of new subscribers and a $2 donation from my man YR. Appreciate the love, brother. Really do, man. Thank you, bro. We got Harris, appreciate the sub team. Y'all be like them, hit the subscribe button. A staggering figure is that 45% of the people that watch this stream have not subscribed. You know, hit the subscribe button. You watch it every day, hit the subscribe button. It'll save you time, you know. And if you're a day trader, if you're a trader in general, you want to save time. Appreciate the sub, Buddha. Welcome, man. It'll save you time. Hit the subscribe button. But yeah, I seriously appreciate that, YR. Thank you for that $2 donation, brother. Means a lot, bro. I appreciate that.
All right, guys, definitely taking also a look at the Tesla Dragon, El Dragon.
Yeah, man. Do y'all think? Let me know in the chat if you think Tesla's gonna break 1,000 today. I think it probably will. We are about $5 away from 1,000, or maybe $10 now, but we're close. And so I think Tesla's probably gonna break a G today. It's been a long road up to 1,000, but I think we're probably gonna break that.
There you go, YR. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Definitely a shout out to the YR.
Hey, another $2 donation. Hey, appreciate that, brother. Thank you, man.
All right, guys. So Tesla, what are we seeing on this chart, guys? So this is the way I feel, guys.
Sorry, Mitch. He did it again, bro. That's $6 now. I appreciate that, brother. Welcome, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support, man. Thank you.
100%. $2 will make you holler.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate that.
You got it, man. Like always, guys, I'm going to call out the support here in Tesla. I think this one might just completely shred towards the open and get up past this 1,000 level really quickly. But that could also be what I call maybe the $1,000 trap, where it just slightly ticks above that maybe it gets a whole dollar above that and then quickly comes right back down to a support, then later on in the day breaking through that 1000 level. So understand that if you do trade Tesla, you have to know that the momentum right now is pushing upwards. If it continues pushing, yes, you can stay with it. But if it just completely wipes out, this is not a stock to just completely hold and watch your account go in the red. I just want to keep that out there for you new traders. If you are trading Tesla today, go ahead. It's fine. I never disagree with trading any real stock. But what I disagree is getting yourself into kind of too much of a trouble situation. So understand the range in this stock is about $10. So if you can't handle $10 on the downside, just be smart with your position so that you can at least size in accordingly.
Hey, another $2 donation. You did all right. Yeah, you got. Hey, I appreciate that, YR. Hey, shout out to all the new subscribes there as well. We got about a minute into the bell. Franklin, appreciate the love, brother. Richard, thank you, man. Appreciate the love, team. Thank you, guys. Like I said, we're just a free resource and community. Like, we're not experts, and we're just showing people what it's actually like while we're not trying to sell anything. And so, if you want to support free content like that, we're just a free resource and community. Then hit that subscribe button, and we definitely appreciate it if you do. Shout out to all the new people here. Let's do this. We got 20 seconds. Let's go, guys. Like I said, I'm holding AT&M at the bell. Should be fun. Let me get this ready.
Last stock for me, guys, I'm going to put out is I think the Beyond Meat run is done. I think this stock has gotten up there to 160s and will have a tough time passing those 160s. Could pull back towards the 100 area.
All right, guys, there's the bell. Let's do this, guys. All right, I'm up $14 in AT&M. Nice little surge there at the open. We're getting a quick drop. Man, I'm slacking here. I should be paying attention to this trade. All right, I'm up $6. I'm gonna let this work. Hopefully I get a rip, and if I don't, it's all right. There we go. Sorry, I'm trying to do this. Let me make this a little bit bigger. All right. Here, I gotta get rid of this. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna get the scanners up in just a second. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. That should work. All right. We are up $6 in this trade. We're gonna try to ride this thing up. We're at 57s. We're at $8. Like I said, up to 60, and I'll be happy with it. I'm gonna just mark it out of this thing though. All right, we're riding it up. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Sky. Welcome. I appreciate that. There's $11. Should I scale out of this one? Ooh, I do not like that drop at all. I do not like that drop at all. Huge drop at the bell. Hopefully we get a bounce though. We're gonna let this work. Minimal risk for the most part. All right, let me know what you guys think of this one. Slightly break even, but very break even right now. I had a chance to make some money there. I was up like 15-20 bucks, but I forgot to get everything rolling there. Alright, so we're actually breaking lows here. It's not too significant yet, but under the $0.50, I gotta be very careful. AMD absolutely ripping up this morning. Huge run. What else we got? Uber breaking lows here. The SPY itself hasn't done too much yet. I think my entry was fine here though. But yeah, 57, I should have taken some off, I think. Ooh, we got 550 people in here. Hey, my team, guys, y'all hit that subscribe button. Wow, we got 550 people in here. Can we break 600 today? I'm holding AT&M at the open, 400 shares. I'm just looking for this thing to break highs. That's all I'm looking for. Right. I'm not going to risk too much.
All right, work ripping up here, guys. Just want to jump in there. Sorry, want to get that out to you guys. That stock is definitely moving up. Immediately got bought up 350,000 shares right out the open.
Hey, there's the bounce back up on AT&M. We're holding this one, guys. Let's break 600 today. Let's do it. We're up to $8, $9. We're almost there. We got to break 57, and we're good. I'm trying to be patient. I don't really day trade penny stocks much, but we're doing it today, and I've been doing it the last few days. So I like the strength here. Let's continue. Let's break this high. Get a red to green move. There we go. All right, I like it. I like it. Let's get that 57 break. We break over 57. We're in business right now.
Yes.
All right, there we go. 57
yes,
break. All right, we're day trading on Thinkorswim a little bit this morning. Let's get that 57 rip. There's 58.
Trying to catch up to work here, but that thing's a rocket right now. Trying to catch it.
There's 59s. Since I have free commissions, I'm selling partial here. Come on, get me out. You're not gonna sell me here, Thinkorswim? What are you doing, man? Thinkorswim, what are you doing, man? Do I need to get out on the ask? Selling the bid,
right.
maybe?
All right. AMC dropping a good amount there. What did it do, guys? A green to red move. So I'll be looking for it to bounce back to VWAP and try to get short somewhere in the 710, 715 area. But definitely that one just flipping like a cake. Cake.
Yeah, I'm starting to get kind of scared here because Thinkorswim's not exiting my position here with a market order. Market order should get me filled absolutely immediately here, and it's just not. Look at that. Maybe I should edit my type of order here. Let me sell market. Edit. Yeah, it's a day trading market order. Weird, man. Okay.
All right, big drop there in AMC, guys. Also looking at work. Drop here also. Gonna try to grab work if I can get a good pullback buy here.
Honestly, I'm disappointed in Thinkorswim. So it just sold half of the position, and now we're just kind of sitting there. Finally, that's absolutely ridiculous, man. So I made $20 in this trade because of Thinkorswim, basically. Frustrating.
It happens, John. It happens. Don't worry about it. Just let it go. That's the thing with free services, free platforms. Sometimes they're gonna give you issues, but it's not your fault. At the end of the day, you did good.
Hey, we broke 600 people. Appreciate the love, guys. Yeah, I made 20 bucks. I'm up about $60 on Thinkorswim, but not the best fill. Good trade though. I like the trade. My plan worked out to a T. You know, I held it in pre-market and sold, but man, yeah, Thinkorswim. Yeah, we're good. I'm fine. We're gonna move on to my actual day trading account, and we'll see what we get. Shout out to all the people that joined today, guys. Hey, we got over 600 people there. That might be a record. I don't know what the record is. Appreciate the sub. Avon, Ma'am, M, Roy. Appreciate all the love, guys. Seriously do appreciate the subs. Thank you, guys. Welcome. We day trade live every day. Like I said, if you want to support free content that we don't sell anything. We're just a free resource and community. If you want to support content like that, hit that subscribe button. We do this live every day. No stress. We're gonna move on from it, but could have been a $30 win, but instead it was a $20 win, less than $20. But nah, I'll be all right.
All right, guys. Didn't want to interrupt John there, but in on the work VWAP bounce play, and it's looking great, guys. Already back up there near the highs. Once it breaks 20, I'm gonna try to sell some here if it gets up there to that 20 area.
Hey, I appreciate the sub. Let me see.
All right.
Johans, appreciate that. Welcome.
There you go, guys. Just sold half the position at 22.
Oh,
Looking forward to break the high of the day.
No, my bad. You're in something. I didn't know. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm almost done with the trade already.
Yeah, I'll throw you up.
We'll see if it holds 3205s now, guys. If it breaks 3205, you're going to see me get out and look to re-add to buy VWAP. I'm looking to stay in it if it's going to keep ripping up. But got work on the VWAP bounce. It's one of our top. Go ahead.
I just jumped in AMD with 500 shares. We're looking for a $0.50 or a whole dollar break over 58, but just 500 shares, so relatively small position, and we'll try to let it work. But yeah, we're gonna give it a little bit of time. Trying to catch the breakout over the whole dollar here if we can.
Hey, just want to give a shout out to everybody that's new to the channel. If this is your first time here, guys, definitely hit the like, hit the sub. We do this every single day, showing you wins and losses, our account managers, our orders going in, and we'll do our best to let you know beforehand. But of course, what we try to do is focus on our trading the first hour. You guys can put things up in the chat to help each other out, call out stocks. And like always, what we're going to be doing is using our strategies that we actually give for free. We give these resources all out, and there's a bunch of videos breaking down our strategies, whether that be John scalping or me taking kind of more of this VWAP bounce right here. And this is a strategy that we have tons of videos on, so definitely check it out, guys.
Yeah, so I just got out of my AMD trade, made about 43 bucks on it. So quick high of the day breakout there. I just saw the momentum coming in, the volume coming in, and so I decided to attack it there. But yeah, in the end, guys, I'm happy with my day. Like, listen, like, I made 20 bucks on that trade. I made $60 earlier, and so, like I said, I'm just kind of growing this Thinkorswim account, and so we're gonna be able to take trades like that every now and then. And you know, that was one of them that I really liked, and so we're happy to nail that one. Yeah, Thinkorswim has free commissions now. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Pro Day Trader? What's up, brother? I appreciate that, Mobile. Hey, welcome in.
Yep, appreciate the love, Mobile. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure. And here's the thing with Thinkorswim, right? Thinkorswim has always kind of had issues in the first 5 minutes after the open. Thinkorswim kind of struggles to fill you. From my experience, I've traded on Thinkorswim for about 3 or 4 years now, and it's always kind of struggled in the first 2 or 3 minutes, especially, right? Like, even if you trade on demand, like even if you're using on demand practicing on Thinkorswim, it still struggles to fill you in that first 2 or 3 minutes, unfortunately.
All right, NKLA by VWAP, guys, and holding. Be careful with that one if you're playing it whichever way.
I appreciate it, Mobile. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. SpaceX launch in 20 hours. You investing? Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see. There's a breakout on AMD. The problem is that it could fail, and if it fails, you're almost certainly going to eat a ton of money, right? But I think everybody that's planning on trading that or front loading onto the position today for SPCE. Honestly, space is pretty cheap right now. It's pretty cheap. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you guys for the subscribe. Yeah, we got 610 people in here, guys. Awesome. We're growing. We're moving. We're making moves. Like I said, but both penny stock trades worked today. First one, I bought the somewhat breakout of DPW. What is that one doing today? I brought the breakout of DPW this morning and caught that one. Missed out on a lot of profit though, but ooh, I missed out on so much profit, man. I'm just now looking at that. That hurts to look at. I bought it at 4. I sold at 420 or so, and that's being generous. I probably sold it like 415. Really, this thing went up to 523. This thing went up another $1.23. So I missed the boat on that one, but it's cool. I'm not upset about it or anything. Market breaking lows though, guys. We might get a big drop. Ooh, look at Uber. Uber's crashing down here with the market. Uber, huge drop. And the market itself is breaking lows. I might jump into MU here on the short side. Oh man, I'm too late. I jumped in MU, but it's too late.
Still holding my work position, guys. I put a stop at 32.03 just in case we come down right now and we crack that. Don't want to hold it if it gets to VWAP again.
Yeah, I jumped in MU, but it was too late. I got in, immediately lost 20 bucks, and I just didn't like the risk, and so I got out. I was planning on entering MU at that $52 whole dollar break, but it ripped down to the 70s very, very quickly, and I think I just let a little bit of FOMO get to me there and end up buying. I'm still up 20-something on the day, but, you know, let FOMO get me there, I think. There'll be other trades, though. We're good.
All right, traders, we want to see that work now hold 32.05s. Worst comes to worst, 32, but it should push up here to the resistance. Hit that trend line for the third or fourth time here and try to break out to the 32.30s.
Yeah, my bad. SpaceX. I was thinking Virgin Galactic is what I was actually thinking, which is Virgin, which is SPCE. SpaceX is just Tesla. My bad.
Boom.
You're right.
Look at this, guys. Look, this is exactly what I look for when I look for big traders. This could even pull back because a big trader just got in here, but definitely some big ads just went through there. You got 5,000 shares, 6,000 shares. All of a sudden just started flashing through on the time and sales. And then someone jumped in big on the bid. I saw 100 show up there, and it took it in an immediate action. Now, 100% sure going to hold 32.10s. Let this try to rip up there to the 32.40s, and then I'll take some more profit.
I just jumped in 300 shares of MU. I'm anticipating a rip down here if we can. I'm up slightly in this one right now. It's on MU, but 300 shares. We're going to try to catch a breakdown here. I kind of bought the little bounce back buy down there, but we're about break even. We're getting a little bit of a rip up just to show mine real quick. We'll get out over 52. And ideally yeah, there we go. That's better. We just want to see a breakdown, preferably under this low of the day down here, but I don't know if we're actually going to get that or not. But all right, there we go. That's better.
Some good information right there by I think that's Leandre, if I said it right. And he said that Alphabet owns 7% of SpaceX.
Interesting. So Google.
Yeah. I appreciate you bringing that information to the team, especially when you have little insights like that, guys, that you guys have already done your research. Let us know. It definitely helps out everybody in the chat.
Yeah, for sure. That's an interesting dynamic that I didn't even realize.
Yeah. I know a lot about space industry. You know something I didn't, man. So congrats.
Yeah, there's 83s.
All right, guys, NKLA. I can tell you that right now, this is going to have a both sides kind of pressure. It has a fade look, and it also has a kind of flag right there. If this rips up, I'm going to be looking to see if WKHS can start holding the bottom and start making its way back up here. We have an order to sell our... we just missed that sell at 37. We have an order to sell at 38 here for work.
Yeah, I'm letting MU work here. Trying to see. I'm gonna get out over the whole dollar. Trying to wait to see if we get a breakdown here. I think this level at 52 might hold as resistance, and so that's what I'm ultimately waiting for MU. But we're gonna let it work. It's small. I'm scaling down a little bit. I've noticed I haven't performed as well right at the bell.
All right. Just covered, guys. Just covered. Didn't like that pullback. Gonna take the profits. Not look for another $5 and just get out of the trade with a nice trade here to start the day.
Yeah, I think this MU trade's also going to depend a lot on what the market itself does. SPY breaks down, MU will probably break down with it. SPY rips up, MU will probably squeeze up with it. And so we're just holding. We're close to break even. It's a small trade so far. We'll see what else we get though. Yeah, market rejected that top. You see MU drop really quickly here. And yeah, John, this is a good example of what I was talking about this morning, which is that sometimes I'm trying to trade with the market. There's 80s. All right, I'm going to take a little bit more than half off. We're going to hold this last 100 shares, see if we just get a breakdown below the low of the day here, down to like 66, 65. Hold the rest close to break even. Yeah, I'm gonna get out there. So small win. I don't like this. I don't like this wick right here. You see this big wick? That just means we got some buying pressure that came in very fast. So it is what it is. We'll try to find some other opportunities, but small gains today so far.
All right, guys. We got a question in the comments here in the chat. They're asking, "Who's that other guy talking?"
He's a ghost.
That other guy's Mitch. And one of the things is what we do is we try to bring two traders to the stream to give you guys more action. You know, of course, if you only have one trader on the stream, you only get one trader's trades. By having both of us, you get two different strategies, two different approaches, most of the time different stocks for trading. And the best part is you can learn from all that.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm looking at MU to, if it breaks under 75, I might scalp another 500 shares, but I got to wait until it breaks under the 3/4 at 75. And so we're going to wait for that. You know, we break under really this right here. Then I'm going to short in anticipation of a low at the day break, but we got to wait and be patient for that. which we're getting close. All right, I'm in. I just jumped in 500 shares. Like I said, we're doing this in anticipation at the low of the day break, but we could get a bounce right back up to over 80s. We just got to get out.
Really like that bounce there and work. It bounced really quickly off the support again, which was this 93. So I'm trying to pay attention to it, but what I don't like is that MACD cross at the top. So it feels like that first momentum wave came and went. I need to see other traders step up here.
Yeah, I got stopped out of mine on MU. It's all right. I'm only down 14 bucks. And like I said, I haven't been doing the best the first 5 minutes. And so I'm sure we'll certainly rebound today. But definitely haven't been doing the best the first 5 minutes. I usually end up coming back, but I think I got to slow it down a little bit. We're also getting the market just bouncing there, which is causing kind of MU to consolidate a little bit more under that whole $1.52 area. Uber, though. I don't mind Uber because it drops so much that I might attack a fade on Uber. But I might start small.
All right, guys, I just want to let you know we're keep holding this bottom. I want to see if this 1 minute candle holds this 93. Now, I also will give a shout out to Amar reminding us that the Feds are coming in today.
10 minutes.
Got to keep an eye on that one.
Yeah.
Appreciate you keeping us on track. And definitely, Toga, we like the dual captain shield too. It keeps us focused on the trades and tries to give you guys the best trades, and also not only give you guys the best trades, but give you guys the process and how we're taking these trades.
Yeah, I jumped in a few hundred shares of Uber, just a very small trade. I don't mind adding back to it, but looking for a breakdown here, and if not, that's okay too. There we go.
Good bounce there and work. You could have bought it off the 95s, risk off the 85s. I'm actually going to look for a quick dip here to maybe try to get in, but I don't want to get too extended up here above 32. You know which one went straight down, man? The green, the red move. We talked about it pre-market.
AMC?
AMC, man. AMC, bro.
Yeah.
It just tries to, it puts out these fluff pieces, man. And at the end of the day, the industry and the story right now is not a good one. And that's the way I also like to look at stocks sometimes. You can even see a stock go up and everything be against it. And this is why you can't just strictly pay attention to earnings, forward earnings, or even just technicals for that matter. Always know a stock, especially if you're looking at it more on a long term.
Right, for sure.
It's what they call, John, I know you've heard me say this, the underlining asset.
Yeah.
Find out what actually moves the company, what makes it work.
Yeah, for
As
sure.
we're talking about that, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say. So there is the big question to ask with AMC, I think, is I think as the economy gets back, I think people are gonna start going back to movie theaters. I don't know if it's gonna be the same as it was before, and I really doubt it will, to be honest. And so I think that's an interesting dynamic. I agree with Mitch long term for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and just nail that quick little scalp on Uber. Call it the breakdown. But yeah, that's what I would consider with AMC. Is just what is it going to do short term when the economy starts to roll back? Like, are people going to start to go back to movie theaters? And if so, how much is it going to bounce back from that? And how much of that move has already happened? I think is the interesting way to look at it. AMD breaking highs here.
All right, guys, big bounce off the VWAP for work there. I'm going to look to see if it comes back to VWAP. That would be my entry. But another one I'm keeping a watch on is NKLA, and it just keeps holding that VWAP. Let's see what happens with that one.
Yeah, if you guys see any good penny stock momentum trades, let me know, because I don't mind attacking some now. We are getting a breakdown in the market. The market just broke lows, guys, so we're going to get some following moves in some of these. I might actually hit MU here, because MU is actually below a whole dollar. I'm going to jump in 300 shares of MU.
All right, guys. I'm getting a starter position here in gain for a VWAP fade look.
Hey, I appreciate that, Richard. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that. Yeah, market's dropping big here, team.
All right, guys, it's looking good for my position. Got in there at 2050 for gain. That's GAN. The reason I got on this one is because I saw DKNG breaking down hard. With that breakdown, I tried to capitalize on the momentum and jumped on the other stock that had a setup fade look. There you go, DKNG just really getting smacked there. So I expect gain to get down towards the low of the day. And I'm not going to take profit there. Normally I would, but with that DKNG look, I'll give it momentum.
Yeah, Tesla's trying to hit 1,000 today. It didn't quite. So Tesla actually has a triple top at 1,000 at 999 basically for Tesla. MU bouncing back here. I'm still holding 300 shares, but it's small. But yeah, Tesla, it's going to try today. I'll keep watching that and update you all as Tesla starts to make some moves here. But for now, Tesla is back down to the 991. It's still above the VWAP, so it still looks somewhat bullish on the day, although it's still pretty sideways. And so we'll see. If it breaks underneath, specifically 990s, then it's going to look a lot weaker, I think, for Tesla. But we'll see, you know.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead. Do I have my screen up?
Yeah, yours is up.
All right, guys, so let me explain to you this trade, guys. So one of the major things in this trade is the consolidation towards the open. We were looking for it to break out through the resistance, and it immediately rejected hard with big volume. That was really the key here. So with any fade, we want to see big volume on the downside, followed by that quick motion straight back to the VWAP. That straight back look gives you a really quick rejection if it holds. So in here, we had a really good kind of risk and reward look here, where the risk was essentially up towards the 2070, and the reward was this huge box. This is what I try to do every single day, guys. Risk and reward, profit to loss ratio. This is what makes you as a trader, and not necessarily any one strategy, but mainly I always say that why people are consistent is that risk management. And I think John would agree with this. You know, if you can just risk manage and consistently trade a system, you should somewhat see some profits and you should see some consistency. The real key is can you stick to your system and can you trade it and handle those emotions that come with it?
All right, guys, so the SPY is breaking lows here. The SPY just broke lows at 319.70, so big rip down in the SPY. As you guys can see, I did nail some on MU there. I ended up selling for a nice win. I'm up 65 on the day. Small, but green is good. I wish I would have held Uber a little bit longer, but like I said, the market is breaking lows right now at 319s. I ended up getting out of MU. AMD's pulling back, but Tesla bouncing back up. Here's an interesting dynamic with Tesla here. Is that Tesla's bouncing up to 995 roughly right now. We're about $5 away, and it's bouncing up fast for Tesla. We're at 995.50 now. Tesla, this is going to make another go at 1,000. Look at Tesla here, guys. It's going to make another go at 1,000. So, like I said, will it break 1,000 today? We'll see, but it's moving up here. We do have a double top there. No, it's not a triple top, but it's a double top on Tesla. We are at 995s now. We'll see what happens there, but Tesla might break 1,000. We're at 996.50s. We're at 996s now. We're getting very close. Hey, I appreciate all the subs. Trader T, Richard, Prath, everybody. Appreciate the love, guys. Y'all be like them and hit the subscribe button. You know, like I said, we're just a free resource for traders. We don't sell any courses or services or anything like that. And so if you want to support free content like that we actually day trade live on stream while not claiming to be experts or anything like that, hit the subscribe button. Show support.
All right, team, starting to take a starter here. Just in case we get a big reversal here in WKHS. I got a starter there at 362. I'm going to risk a small amount here. That's really the key in this trade, is that I'm looking for this WKHS to get a rip, but I'm only going to risk small amounts as I get in it and look for that rip. If I get it, I'll stay in it. And if I don't, I'm keeping the risk short every single time so that I can give myself opportunities to get back in if need be.
All right, guys, Tesla's at 998s right now. So Tesla looks like it's about to break 1,000. Should I trade Tesla, guys? Should I do it? I don't know if I should, but I think I have to, you know. I'm going to buy 20 shares of Tesla if we get a breakout here. 20 shares. I'll put both of us up so we can see it, but look, here's Tesla. Here we go. Hold on, guys. I'm about to buy. I'm going to get in now. There's 1,000. I'm in 20 shares of Tesla. Oh, no. Wait, there we go. I'm in 20 shares. I might lose a ton of money, but I got to do it. We broke 1,000 for a split second. The new lifetime high is exactly $1,000. Ooh, big drop. Oh no.
All right. One thing that I'll let you guys know about is that, you know, one of the fun parts of trading with our platform is that we're able to go long and short. That's what I'm doing right now, guys. Got one setup long, one setup short.
All right, guys.
All right,
So,
guys.
yeah, I got squeezed out of Tesla, just to give everybody a heads up. Lost about, I don't know, about 90, $100. But it's okay. We had to do it for the stream. For the stream, we'll do it. Yeah, I'm
Drag
out.
on.
Yeah, I had to do it. For the stream, we had to do it, you know. I might have lost, but I had to do it, man. I bought 20 shares, but I had to. I'll put you back up. Tesla broke. It hit 1,000. It didn't break it. I might buy some more if we do get a break here, but all right, I'm getting in again. I'm in again. 20 shares. Up $30. We're gonna let this roll here. I was up $30. Come on, Tesla. Why you gotta do me like that? Look at Tesla being sketchy. There we go. Look at that. Look at that down wick. I think everybody's just selling into that move. But man, look at that. That's like worst case scenario there. I just lost $168. That was a sketchy thing. I don't know if everybody's just selling or some big traders just unloading a lot of shares. But I'm down 168 on the day. I tried to tame the dragon, and it just didn't work. But man, look how sketchy that move is. Ugh, that hurts. It's my fault, but 20 shares just lost me $200, so I lost $10 a share basically. I was up for a while in it too, but man, that's a tough one. Tesla just crashed down though. For the stream though, for the stream.
One looking still strong, guys, and bouncing off of VWAP for the third time, guys. VWAP bounce, work. Third rebound bounce there for work. A little part of me wants to scalp it here, up here in the 20. But the thing is, I don't have enough money to buy after I've been getting into WKHS and the other ones.
You have 1,004 for Tesla. Yeah, it might hit that. I know Gavin, all we do is win, you know. Hey, I appreciate the sub. Everybody that just subbed, I appreciate it. Like I said, I took that trade for you. I might have lost a few $100, but I did it for you. But yeah, that was a sketchy move for Tesla for sure.
The Beyond Meat. The Beyond Meat, man. Oh, it's rocketing. You see? We're not right on everything, guys. We can be wrong. And that's why you always got to keep your risk management.
I'm in with the 500 shares of AMD here. We'll see how this goes. Trying to catch AMD on the breakout. Is this AMD that it has up? Yeah, okay, good. We're going to see if we get the $0.50 break is all we're trying to do here. I don't think I got a good fill, though. Let me make sure I'm holding the right position. No, why did I buy MU? Are you serious right now? What? I'm going to get out of here just because I'm a little bit nervous. Like, I don't know why I did that. Like, this is supposed to be AMD. Oh, I didn't hit enter after I put AMD up. That's my fault. Yeah, I'm down $200 today. Not the best day, obviously, but last few days I've both made over 300 both days, so I'll be alright. Every day's not going to be perfect. Let me know if you think John's going to be able to rebound. Let us know in the chat. If you think I'm going to be able to rebound, let us know. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Stunt Bro. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. What you know about that fake meat? I know I don't want my real meat to touch that fake meat. It's actually legit good, though. I had the Impossible tacos on a trip to Disney World last year, or this year, actually. And the tacos were actually pretty good, man. There was some good tacos. Like, I'll give the fake meat credit. It was actually pretty legit. Tasted good. Uber breaking down here.
All right, guys, I'm still in my trades, just trying to let them work here. And definitely keeping an eye on also work. Got a question from Steve. He said if I was watching work on a 1 minute And yes, that's what I was watching it. Now, I did put in the chat. One of the things is when I see a 1 minute pattern hold for too long, I start trying to use a bigger time frame to really tell me, is this setup setting up? Is it still bullish on a bigger time frame? Can there be bigger traders still in this stock? And the real key there is not necessarily to trade off those bigger time frames, but the understanding of it and knowing where the big traders are is a big part of day trading. You got to understand kind of where investors could have gotten in and where investors could have got out.
Yeah, for sure. So I jumped in Uber. I made a quick win, but then it immediately bounced back. I was patient with it to see if it rejected the whole dollar there for Uber, but I'm still holding a little bit here. Looks like I'm going to make some money on it. Looks like being patient there was okay. I'm going to take another half off, hold 100 shares here, see if we get a firmer breakdown. Made about 60 bucks on this one, 50 bucks. I'm going to get out there and just take my money. So we're going to grind back today. I'm going to try at least. But yeah, got out the rest there. Hey, I appreciate all the subs. It's getting to be, we're getting so many new subscribers that it's hard to even address everybody. So I appreciate the sub, Chell. I appreciate the sub, Stunt, Gray. Hey, my man. Appreciate the sub, Gray Bush. Thank you, man. That's a Grandma's Boy reference. I know.
Ooh, that's the movie right there.
Yeah, hey, that's one of my favorite movies. I actually watched it about 2-3 weeks ago. Grandma's Boy, but that's a Grandma's Boy reference. So shout out to him, my man Gray Bush over there. AMD ripping up, breaking highs. Join the bankrupt swing trade club. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, me and Gavin actually have that club. We're looking at all the bankruptcies, man. We're looking at CHK. I made 200% on Hertz. And Gavin and I actually legit planned that out. We were like, yo, we're going to take this Hertz trade. Everybody's hating on it, but we're going to dip buy Hertz at $1. And like, he took way bigger size than me, but like, we actually legit planned that out before it happened and then nailed it, you know.
Yeah, guys, one of the biggest things and why we have two traders is so you guys can find who you guys can most attach with, what trading style you guys can attach with. And this has definitely helped you guys out. You know, I always love to see that, you know, that you guys prefer one or the other. And really, at the end of the day, what that shows is just personality, guys. And that's one thing that we mention a lot, is find something that works for you guys. Trading is so much about what can work for you and not using things that continuously go against your emotions, go against your strategy, and that you can't really hold on to. All right, guys, I did put an order out with a limit order for AMC at 680s, but it rejected the VWAP too fast there. Missed me by about 5 cents, but AMC looking like it's heading right back down towards the low.
I gotta take a break, guys. I tried to take Uber with 1,000 shares. I'm down 311 on the day. Like I said, yesterday I made 300 bucks or close to it, so we're still all right. But yeah, definitely, I know I gotta take a second and just chill because I'm forcing some trades here for sure. It is what it is, though. Like I said, for the stream, you know, my account's up like 9 G's, and so it's not gonna bankrupt me or anything. But definitely gotta slow my roll a little bit, I think. We'll see what else we can get. But hey, appreciate all the new subs. Yeah, hey, I know Grandma's Boy. I'm on it, man. Appreciate the sub, Mauricio, Rodriguez, Ahmad, Chin, Chell. Appreciate the love, team. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the subs.
Yeah, definitely. You guys are going to have to start your own little Facebook, smart money or dumb money. Looking like it's smart money to me.
Yeah. Hey, we call it, it's the BTC, the Bankruptcy Trading Club. You know, that's what we do. You know,
you guys got the Chapter 11 shirts.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna get Chapter 11. You know, Chapter 11 Club. You know, Bankruptcy Club. You know, Balling Out of Control Club. You know how we do. All we do is win. That's it. You know.
You know how it goes. Oh, definitely. How's that AMD Dragon doing today? Guys, I'm just staying in this work, trying to see if it's gonna start ripping here.
Tesla is now $1,000 stock. It is, man, but I'm mad at Tesla. I don't even want to talk about Tesla. Tesla was just a straight up jerk. You know, that thing ripped up to 105. I'm like, yay, I made $100, and then it just, so fast. like so ridiculously quick. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing I could do there. It just tanked on me so quick. So I'm still mad at Tesla, although I should be mad at myself. But
All right, a big move there up in CGC and cannabis. You can look for some moves there.
What's up, Stefan? What's up, brother? Are you Stefan or Steven?
Big difference, man. Big difference.
Yeah. Hey, we had a guy. I don't know if it's the same guy, but I called him Stefan because it was spelled with a PH, and he got mad and said it was actually Steven, even though it was spelled with a PH. And so that's why I always gotta ask.
All right, guys. Want to see if NKLA is just gonna make a rip up here towards 77. If it comes down to test at 69, I'll probably get out of my WKHS position. The key is I want to see Tesla rip. I want to see NKLA rip. And then I want to be confident about my WKHS position.
Yeah, nah, Mateo, it was actually set today. Like, that's what I thought, too. I thought it might be still set to extended hours, but I looked at it and it was actually set today. And so, yeah, they just were not filling me on a market order. Which is... listen, a market order, there's some benefits to a market order, right? One of the benefits is that it's supposed to fill you immediately. There's not supposed to be any lag. It's supposed to be immediately filled, right? And the benefits to that is for when you're scalping like I am and you're just trying to get out immediately, right? A limit order is supposed to get you filled at that specific limit price or better, like no matter what, right? A market order is supposed to get you filled immediately. And so when I put in a market order and it does not fill me immediately, well, that was kind of messed up, and it basically took some profit from me, because that should have filled me instantaneously. Like, as soon as I jumped in there, it should have filled me. But we're not gonna cry about it, but I'm gonna start crying right now. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Rush. Thank you, man. Appreciate the love, team. Really do. A lot of supportive members here. I appreciate the support. But yeah, like I said, I'm okay in the end. Yeah, I mean, my account's up $9,000. I'm up $9,284. At least prior till today, I'm up about 8,000 and something now. And it's one of those things. Like, it's been a little bit harder of a week this week for sure, if I'm being honest. But that's part of it. Like, every week's not gonna be good. Sometimes I'm gonna do bad. Sometimes I'm gonna lose. Just like sometimes I make $400 or $500, $1,000 wins. Sometimes I'm gonna lose $400 or $500, and that's okay. It's not something where a lot of times people, especially if it's their first time watching us, they see me lose and they're like, oh, well, this guy sucks as a trader. He's lost $100 or he's lost $200 or $300. But it's like, yeah, well, you got to look at the bigger picture here and see what I've made prior till today. And again, prior to today, yesterday I made like 290. The day before that I made like 4. And so we're not doing too bad. 2 steps forward, 1 step back type of thing. And that's kind of how trading has to be.
Yeah, Kyle, it definitely sucks to lose money, especially when you're having kind of platform issues. One thing that I would say towards that is just try to find something that can support the speed of your trade. If your trade is high speed scalping, then maybe the platform that you're on isn't the best. Always look for the strengths and weaknesses. Try to get something that can support you. That's what I would tell you. Is not necessarily that Thinkorswim is bad, because it really isn't. But maybe the speed of the trade that you're trying to do, it might not be the best platform.
All right, I just caught a little bit of Uber on the downside. I'm holding 100 shares left, and we're just kind of making some money here. But I'll be pretty loose with the rest. See if we can get a breakdown under 34.50, maybe under that low of the day, depending on where that is. Yeah, we're right there now, so I think I have to let it test that low of the day, and I could probably hold the rest break even. But we're grinding back at it, but we're gonna see what we get. Like I said, ideally here, I'd like to see a low break.
I don't want to bring her up, but she broke the 1,000, and guess what she did?
See, but look how she broke 1,000, and then she's already back down to 98. Mm-hmm. So that's why I was saying they've been having some huge pullbacks. So here's the low of the day break here for Uber. Like I said, I'm writing this one down.
It's what that 1,000 trap. It's really a kind of more of it's a trap to get anybody that's just buying off the ask. If you're just being like, oh, I'm gonna slam in the ask on Tesla, that's why you see those pullbacks, because Those are people that are not being educated off the resistance and support. They're just kind of like buy mode, and they see the stock ticking up, breaking out, and they always buy the high. Next thing you know, the bottom comes in and it's too much risk, and they get out. Then they see the trade go right back up. That's what I see a lot of traders do when they buy the high of the day. It's a very hard strategy to trade. You have to be just quick with it, understand your risk.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the hard part, really. It's keeping to that risk.
Yeah. Hey guys, while we got 1 million people here today, I'm going to go ahead and give my man Trader Mike a shout out. He's been helping push our stream in his Discord chat, and his Discord's super active, especially if you like penny stock trades. So I'm going to go ahead and give the man a shout out here. Y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's channel. Dope Discord channel. I'm going to make a video about the top 3 trading Discords sometime soon here, and so be on the lookout for that. I'll probably include his there, but yeah, y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's. He's got a really active Discord. Low-key, it's more active than ours, and I'll post his and mine here, so you can go check out both of them.
I support I approve this message, like Ray would say.
Yeah.
He said Mitch for president, so I approve that message.
Yeah, y'all. There's Trader Mike's Discord. Y'all go join it right now. And yeah, we'll see what else we can get. I'll post mine a little bit later too.
All right, I'm seeing some big downturns in the market, guys. Be careful. DraftKings really cracked there, guys. I'm feeling confident as ever in my gain position. I don't have it up here just because I don't want to put up 2 charts, but I'm still in gain, guys. I got in there at 2050, and that looks like a bear flag to me. So I'm holding right now for the breakdown of the 20, especially with DKNG going down today like it is. I'm trying to see if it'll crack 20 and give me a nice big win.
Here you go.
There you go, 2005 showing up in gain, GAN. Let's see if we get that big breakdown.
How long have y'all been trading? Mauricio, hey, one of my favorite MMA fighters is Mauricio Shogun Hua. So shout out to Mauricio.
The Shogun.
Yeah. So shout out to Mauricio. I've been trading for about 3 years, 3 years now. It's been a slow process though. I'm not gonna act like I'm the best trader ever. Like I said, I'm not an expert, not a guru. Just kind of teach people what works for me. Sometimes it doesn't work, obviously. Yeah, about 3 years, I'd say.
All right, guys, really quickly going to show my gain position here, exactly what I was looking for and what I got, guys. So we got that big down move out the gates, a push back towards the entry. Now we got to push down. What that's called is kind of that one resistance try, that second resistance try. A lot of the times we get a third resistance try. It came back to VWAP, and on that third resistance try, really washed out. Now I would hold as being my out right here at 2050, and I can let this try to break the 20. See if we continue down to the next level.
Yeah, now Tesla's starting to hold over 1,000. A little bit more confidence in it now.
Next level looks to be down towards the 1980s.
The Fed meeting was, I think, supposed to be 15 minutes ago. I don't know if it affected the market, but
I'll take a look. I'll find out. I got you guys.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going to take some profit right here and gain, just because it looks like it's going to break this 20. As soon as it does, I'll take 50 off.
Solo, yeah, I don't mind. I'm kind of looking for some more pennies to play here. I'm also looking at AMD, seeing if we get a rip up here. We'll see though, but looking at AMD, see if we get a high of the day break up there.
All right, guys, I want to go take a look at some news and not worry about this position. How do I not worry about a position? A lot of people want to know, how do you control your emotions in a position? A lot of the times we control our emotions by doing what I just did. I took half of the trade off, so now I can just let the trade work. I could care less if it goes up or down from this point. I'm just going to stay at the break-even rate, set a stop, let it work.
Yeah, I nailed another trade on AMD. I'm up, I'm going to get out the rest there. So I brought myself down to about $200, so not too bad. And we got this. So we're going to keep grinding way back. Not bad. I was down over 300. We're now down about 200. So We'll see what else we get, though. I don't mind attacking it again on the upside if we get a break over that high of the day for AMD, just because it's had a lot of momentum.
All right, guys, looks like I got the timing pretty dead on. I'm hoping to see that NKLA just rips right here, because if that's true, I think I got WKHS at the best price today that I could have got it. Now we're up there towards the VWAP, towards the reversal. Let's see if we get some volume to step in here at the 380s. Seeing a little bit of a pullback there, so what we're going to do is we're going to sell half of it here at VWAP. There you go. Just took half of it off there at 75s. Now going to let the rest of the 100 shares work, break even on the rest.
Yeah, I got stopped out of a trade on AMD. Lost 45 bucks, but small. Tesla's pulling back to 998, which is actually the pre-market high there. Uber broke down under that low for a split second. I might wait for that breakout there. MU is dead to me. NKLA looks like it's forming a symmetrical triangle, kind of. Not the best one, but it does kind of look like a somewhat of a symmetrical triangle in NKLA. So we'll see what we get there too. Hey, I see you there, Sancho. I see you there with NBA Youngboy. I see you, bro. I see you. I'm from Louisiana. I know NBA Youngboy, you know. Really, I grew up on Lil Boosie and Webby, but, you know, same thing. NBA Youngboy's kind of the new dude. I get it. Yeah, I'm from Baton Rouge, though, so I see you. Can you explain VWAP one more time? I went to draw that line on Thinkorswim. So VWAP is just an intraday trend indicator, right? So it's going to tell you the short-term trend. The stock, you'll see a stock like maintaining above the VWAP, and then it's maintaining on a short-term basis, like on that current day, a short-term intraday upward bullish trend, right? If it's maintaining below it, it's in a short-term downward trend. And if you see a stock chopping over and under the VWAP, it's just in a choppy neutral trend. It's sideways, right? And it's a good way on determining the trend on that specific stock, right? So like if you look at WKHS, Mitch's screen right now, you can see for the most part, WKHS has been maintaining below the VWAP. Which one's the VWAP on yours, Mitch? Is it the blue line? The purple line? It's one of those. You might be muted if you're talking.
Sorry, yeah, I'm talking to myself. Okay. Yellow.
Yellow's
okay, yeah. My VWAP.
So yeah, you could see WKHS was maintaining below that most of the day. So it's just maintaining a downward trend. As we try to push above it, it's going to try to change trends a lot of the time. Sometimes it's going to work. Sometimes it's going to not work. And that's kind of how it does, you know.
That's why I took profits, guys, at VWAP. Because at the end of the day, that's a lot of the times we're going to see either the expansion or reversal. So that's where I want to go ahead and take some profits, especially when I'm doing these reversal trades. That's what this was, essentially. I use my reversal strategy to get into a stock that I was bullish on. And then what I did was I looked for the pullback and also measured it up with NKLA and Tesla. I needed to see bullish sentiment in those stocks, and I felt that I was getting that right here at the bottom at 360, and that's why I took it off a tight risk off of 55.
Hey, it looks good, man. Yeah, of course. Listen, I'm from Baton Rouge. I'm from Louisiana, man. So, of course, I know who that is. Because that's my hometown. Yeah, Thinkorswim. Yeah, we got the previous closing price script. If you want the VWAP is going to be in trend studies. Because, like I said, it's a short-term trend indicator, right? It's going to tell you the short-term trend. Like Uber's like a really good example of this, right? Uber's been maintaining down underneath the VWAP most of the day. The SPY itself, like the overall market. Look at the market today. Look at the market pivot back. Just real quick. Just look at the market pivot back to the VWAP and look what happens, right? Like when the market is maintaining a really nice trend like this, like look what happens. You clear this, and you can see the SPY itself. You know, you can see it going back and forth to the VWAP, right? It's down, pivots back to the VWAP, confirms downward trend. You know, pulls back to the VWAP, confirms downward trend. Pulls back to the VWAP, confirms downward trend, right? And so that's what's telling you the trend of the stock, right? It's telling you the downward trend of the stock. That's really what I'm shorting into. What we call a fade is shorting into these pops to the VWAP, right? Just anticipating that the market itself is going to confirm that downward trend, right? And it doesn't always happen. Obviously, there's reversals, but it can be a really high percentage play where you're just betting that the stock is going to maintain a trend as long as it has enough liquidity and volume to confirm a trend, because the less volume it has, the harder it's going to be to confirm a trend, and the more choppy and sideways it's going to be, the less it's going to respect the VWAP area, if that makes sense. Yes, it's a moving average with volume taken into consideration. That actually, like, volume has some weight on and sway over it as well. Like, that's what the VWAP is. Alright guys, what we got? Yeah, I haven't traded anymore. I'm down 240 on the day. Small, but obviously I'd like to catch something here. AMD dipped down to the $0.50. Doesn't look bad, but I think I gotta get in small here and just get out if it breaks under the $0.50 of 58.50 there.
All right, traders, how we doing out there? I hope you guys are having a great trading day. Working hard here. It's still in 2 positions. One of the things that I like to do is I'm much more of a range trader. So you guys will see me a lot of the times in longer term trades. And really, I let the chart do the talking. If the chart wants to keep me in, it'll keep me in. If not, I'll stop out. And that's one of the things that I try to do the most, is really try to work my positions to try to get the furthest reward that I can. And the real key to this is why I do this, guys, is that I have a tendency that I've seen my stats and I know I'm not going to be 80% accurate. So if I'm not going to be 80% accurate, I understand that I need to go for a better risk to reward. So what I try to do is try to be even 50% or 60% accurate. And if I can win that coin flip, a lot of the times I'm going to be in the green. Why? Because I set myself up with the right risk to reward. A lot of my trades are going to be 4-to-1, 5-to-1 looks. And essentially, with a 4-to-1 or a 5-to-1 look, I can be 20-25% accurate and still be break even on the day. And so this is really my goal as a trader, is that I realize that, hey, my personality doesn't really help me to be 80% accurate. So what I want to do is, it's okay to not be so accurate, but what needs to happen is the right risk to reward management.
Yeah, for sure. There's a direct correlation between your risk-reward ratios and your accuracy rate. If you have good enough accuracy rate, you don't have to be as accurate. And if you have a good enough risk-reward ratio, if you have a good enough risk-reward ratio, you don't have to be as accurate. And if you have a good accuracy rate, you don't have to have as good risk-reward. And so with that, that's kind of the dynamic you want to look for with that type of stuff, and just kind of understand that, like, look, it's not always going to be perfect accuracy rate. Sometimes you're going to use your risk reward to compensate for lower accuracy, and that's just part of it.
Appreciate the love for the music. I enjoy it too. You know, at the end of the day, we all need something to keep the day going by and keep us focused.
Yes, sir.
I used to listen to some lo-fi when I traded by myself, but there's nothing like coming to a stream that has some music and some trading.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, it looks like WKHS is trying to rip here, guys. A part of me would want to add here at 380s for the rip out through 4, but I just want to keep my great pricing. When you think you have, at least in my eyes, when I think I have the lowest price of the day, like I may have bought in the bottom, I don't want to change that average, because the pressure is for the stock to go up here. It's not necessarily for it to come back to my pricing. And so I want to at least give it a chance to continue breaking out, to rip through that 4 and give us a big time gain.
Yeah, I'm holding a little bit of AMD. Caught the breakout over the $0.50. I'm probably going to get out the rest here. Chopping it up today, though. Not the best, but, you know, not too bad. Down 188 bucks, so pretty small and light right now. Yeah, it should be based off your personality. Everybody's gonna have different personalities, certainly. Yeah, 100%.
All right, guys, this is that exact point. You saw it push up straight to that 380. That's where I would try to add, and then I'd hold to that 370, which is where the support kind of pushed off from right now. And that's kind of the attempt that I would do if I was adding here.
Yeah, the other thing with AMD on a longer term trade is whether it's going to confirm that upward trend. Just to go back to what we talked about, like if you look at AMD here, for instance, right, this is another really good example. You can see how much it's been respecting the VWAP. And so, like, with that in mind, on these dips, you can bet that the stock is going to bounce on these dips, right, because it's been maintaining every day. And so with that, we get down to 25 here. It turns into a really interesting possible VWAP bounce. Now, I don't know if I love it. The more times it holds, the less likely that it's actually going to continue to hold, in my opinion. So the more times it actually pivots back to the VWAP, the worse the trade's going to be. And it's already did it twice before. But, like, still, there's still a pretty solid chance that it's going to bounce up here and at least come up to, like, 58.80 or so, where that prior confirmed resistance is. And so I think that's an interesting trade to watch to see if AMD specifically holds and respects the VWAP on this latest pullback. See what else we got. What kind of music we got today, team? Chopper style. Chop, chop, chop style. Yeah. Yeah, listen, I grew up in Louisiana, man. Of course I know that song too.
All right, guys. Gain is now down. The furthest has gone down is to 1950, and that would actually put us up over $1 on the trade, guys. So, seeing WKHS popping up there too, the 380s also, but definitely both positions working really well in opposite directions. We have Gain going down from 2050 now down towards 1973s. I'm trying to see if it's going to continue on its down trend. If it gets back above 20, I might just take the profit. But if it can continue through that 1950, we'll get a really big win with this 50 shares in a smaller size position. But we only risked essentially $20 on this trade. So we're just gonna go ahead and try to make. If we can get up to 60, that would be 2 times our money, guys. Uh-oh, I hear the jack attack.
Yeah, he's in there. He's making noise, you know. I'm surprised he hasn't come up here and asked me for some paper yet.
Right?
I'm sure he'll be here soon, you know.
Might get some new additions to the Tough Boy crew.
Right, TBC, you know. Maybe he can join the BC, the BTC, the Bankruptcy Trading Club, with me and Gavin over there, you know.
All right, guys. Sorry to interrupt there.
You're
Again, pushing through that 1950s now. And one thing that I'm kind of really, and I think we hit it dead on, guys, NKLA starting to spike. That's a great sign for me in WKHS. This play is mainly sympathy. That's why I'm in this, guys. A lot of this has to do with being in the right industry at the right time. Timing is so important when you're trading, guys. A lot of the times it's going to be looking for, maybe you didn't catch the rocket. The rocket in this case was NKLA. And what I did was, instead of trying to go after that rocket, I went for the second stock. I went for the lagger. I went for another one in the industry that could get support because of what? Positive sentiment in the industry. Story is everything.
Yeah, Mateo, here you go. This is how you do it right there. You go to edit studies, and then you want to uncheck the show plot on the upper band of the VWAP study, and then you want to uncheck the bottom band show plot area, and then click apply, and it'll remove the top and bottom. AMD popped back up there. And it's still ripping up here a little bit. AMD, guys, like I said.
All right, Tesla holding their 1,000. I think it's going to be very vital here, guys. It's holding it on the 5-minute. Multiple times tried to attempt to break out through that level. I think it's going to be very important here to see it kind of push above that 1005 level. Let's see if it gets up there, and that'll definitely give me confirmation that the timing's dead on, and we got WKHS at a great price.
Yeah, hey, that's the right move sometimes, Steve. Sometimes you just don't want to give back your wins, brother, so sometimes that's the right thing. Hey, but yeah, I really appreciate the support, guys. We got a ton of new subscribers today. I know we broke 100 subscribers already. So, like I said, team, if you want to, show support, shout out to Tom, James, Jasmine, Rush. Appreciate the love, team. Really do. Y'all hit the subscribe button. Like I said, we're just a free resource and community. And so, like, yeah, we post referral links sometimes for different platforms and stuff like that. But, like, in the end, we're just a free resource and community. And so we don't sell a course or service ourselves. And so if you want to support content like that, hit the subscribe button. My son's over there trying to scare people. Gotta watch out, man. He's gonna scare me in a trade. Hey, hang in there, GT. Just take it slow, brother. You got this.
Yep, it happens to the best of us. We all are going to be in the red. One of the biggest things is to focus then on execution. One of the best tips I ever got was not to base your trade, especially your happiness or your emotion levels, based off of the results that you get, but based more on the execution of strategy.
Yes, sir. Hey, check out that bounce on AMD. Remember, I talked about it right here, guys. Look at AMD. I talked about it right here. This is actually a trade I took, too. Respecting the VWAP. Like, that's what the VWAP does. It looks to tell you what...
some paper?
Oh, there he is. You want some paper?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you can have some.
Were you just talking about me?
I was.
About the Tough Boy crew.
What were you
Mitch says he wants to join the Tough Boy crew.
He can.
He can?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to have to play some Mario Kart.
Can he? Here you go. Here you go. My son's got my my little speed bag, punching bag on his head. Hey, appreciate the sub, Justin. Welcome, man. Appreciate that.
All right, guys. Tesla back above 1,000. I would love to see it hold that level now.
Yeah, even if he scares you, Thinkorswim won't take your trade. Yeah. Yeah, just about. That's about right.
All right, guys. Couldn't have timed this WKHS, I think, any better, really. I'm looking to take some profit in GAN here. So really quickly going to flip over to GAN so you guys can see me take that profit. That's also important, guys. I mean, at the end of the day, we're here to make some money. So let's go ahead and make some money here. GAN here keeps trying to break that 50. I'm going to go ahead and take about 30 of it off here if it gets above 80. So let it try to reject from that 80, but
I'm in
we're going to
Tesla
take it really quickly after that. You're good.
I'm in Tesla with 10 shares, so wish me luck. We're going to try to redeem myself. Honestly, if Tesla drops another $10 in like 10 seconds, I'm just never going to trade Tesla again. Man. That's why I'm down on the day. I would be up if I didn't take that Tesla trade for the stream. I would be up on the day, but look at this. On Tesla, I lost $235. It's alright.
The drag on.
Yeah, the dragon bit me today. It happens. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Adam. Welcome, man. Appreciate the sub, bro.
That is true.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I have the level 2 of GAN in the right-hand side. So you guys see that pricing when I take the trade off. We still have 50 shares. We're looking for it to break 1950s here. Head down towards the next level. But if it comes start reversing, I'll just get out of the trade, take the profits. I want to see Tesla hold that 1,000 level to show me that, hey, the sentiment is still strong in the industry.
Uber merger no good. Yeah, he certainly does. Stefan, whatever it is. Yeah, Tesla not doing me
All
right
right,
again.
guys. I just need to put out a stock, guys. It is starting to get strong. Something I'd keep an eye on. It's actually tradable for us also. DVAX. It's a COVID play, guys. And just a little hint, I'll be putting out a video about the catalyst in this stock just a little bit later today.
Yeah, I got out of Tesla. Stopped me out for like a $20 loss. It's alright. Yeah, I'm certainly revenge trading, 100%. I can certainly agree there. It happens. Like I said, listen, everybody's going to revenge trade sometimes. Nobody's going to have perfect days every day. And it's been a really good week, and I can't be too greedy and just be super upset every time I lose. So, like, yeah, I'm certainly revenge trading for sure. But it's alright. You know, we'll come back stronger tomorrow for sure, and be alright. See? Oh, you're the one that got mad. What's up, Steven? My bad, bro. I'm sorry, man. Like I said, you're the only Steven that I know is spelled with a PH, brother. So, sorry, bro.
All right, guys, at least Tesla is giving me some good sentiment. We can see here, holding the 5-minute chart, holding that 1,000 level. Would like to see it start extending up past this 1,005 level. That's the resistance right now. Let's see what happens at that price point.
Yeah, Uber ripping up. Tesla faked me out again. It hurts. It hurts.
Can start drawing this trend line and would love to see it rip through that 390s and get to the 4. At that 4 point, I think a lot of traders would jump in. So let's see what happens here. NKLA actually dropping below VWAP there, heading towards support, and a big drop there for it. So be careful with it.
Yeah, I might have to close down. I'm down 270 on the day. Not the best day, obviously, and I think I might just hang it up. It's alright. Like I said, last few days I've made about $500, $600 gross, so it's alright. We'll figure out something else to do today, and, you know, not going to stress it too much here.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it happens.
250 is really not much with the sizing that you're taking.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's small. I'll be alright.
Jonathan, did I talk about an entry in DVAX? Not an actual entry. I talked about the stock getting hot, approaching that $6 range, 400,000 share volume jumping in there, down at the bottom, somewhere near, I would say, the 585s. I just say keep this one on watch. It's definitely one of my watches for June, and I'll actually be putting out some more information for you. If you're part of our channel, you'll definitely see the video out that comes out later today, and that will tell you a lot more of why I think DVAX will keep moving up. I like how Gavin says, So guys, I apparently I lose on airlines and win on casinos. Starting to notice the trends.
Just stick with what you're good at, you know?
Yeah, exactly, man. If not, hit the casinos.
Yeah.
I remember last year I was at Vegas, guys, for the opening of the NFL season, and I can tell you one thing: Vegas won't be the same this year for the opener. So we'll definitely keep an eye on it. I'm seeing GAN jump back up here. It could start spiking here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take majority of the trade off. All right, guys, this took majority of the trade off there, and now I'm gonna hold the rest of the trade, no matter what, on the break even, and just let the trade go for the rest of the day.
Yeah, AMD's testing that level again here. We'll see if we can actually break that level now for it. Hertz is going to be delisted soon. Yeah, I got out of that one. I made like 200% on it, and I can't ask for anything more on stuff like Hertz. But I'm definitely not holding that one for long. I mean, it's still up well from where I got into it.
La Fuente. Yes, there's two traders in this stream. We try to show you guys two actions so that way you guys can see us both trades, different strategies, different looks, different personalities. And yes, you're hearing someone comment over. And the reason we don't have two kind of webcams up is just because it would start being too much, guys. We want to keep the screen valuable for you guys. We wanted to show you guys the charts, show you guys these scanners. I'll go ahead and I'll mention trade ideas here, guys. Trade ideas on the left here, guys. We give you guys these scanners for free. These scanners are over $100 scanners. So definitely you get the speed out of these. You get customizable alerts. And what I really like about these is at the end of the day, they're the fastest alerts that I've seen in the industry. When you actually get on trade ideas, you'll see a little window that's up at the top that tells you the milliseconds in data that you're getting. Sometimes I saw that as low as 16 milliseconds. Can you imagine getting your data at 16 milliseconds?
Yeah, trade ideas is super legit, and it's honestly the best. It's all subjective, I guess, but in my opinion, they're the best scanners in the game right now. And so if you want to check out trade ideas, it's a good way to help support our free content here. Like I said, like we're just a free resource and community, and like sure we end up posting referral links sometimes, but it's just a great way to help support our content, and they're just really dope scanners, honestly. Guys, I gotta say Tesla's looking really interesting to me right now. It's breaking highs. I'm gonna jump in 25 shares.
Yeah, it's doing kind of what we talked about. It held the 1,000 level and went up to the resistance at 1,005 level. Just broke a little bit above it. My real kind of watch, NKLA. Let's see if it holds to 71.45 and gets big volume to spike it right back up through 74. That would make kind of all these stocks get a really good push.
Sorry I didn't narrate this last one, but I did make a solid win from it on Tesla. Took a little bit bigger size there, but it's okay. We're gonna hold this last 15 shares to see if we can continue to get a rip over 108. 108 is the new lifetime high now for Tesla, and so I don't mind letting this work. See if we can make a nice win with my last 15 shares here. We're about to test 108 now, it looks like. 107s. There's 108s on the bid, or on the ask.
Wouldn't you know it, guys? 120,000 or 140,000 shares going through on that last 1 minute candle there for WKHS. It gives me a sign. It doesn't necessarily say that it's just a 100% bull at that pricing, and we never get that 100%, but it gives me an idea. And if I look at the chart, I see a resistance break on the trend. So in my eyes, this is more than likely going to be a bull getting in for the $4 breakout. So that's the way I'm looking at it. That's where I wanted to see support in the 380s. We're seeing Tesla rip out, and NKLA actually hold down below the support there. But NKLA is one that's already ran pre-market.
I just got out of Tesla there, ended up selling it, ended up ripping over 109s for a split second. So I made a pretty significant win there. Definitely over trading today, but made my money back. I'm actually kind of green on Tesla right now with a $3 win. So I'm only down 20 bucks in the day. That's kind of how you fight back, but I think I over traded certainly, and I revenge traded, and I think I made some mistakes there too. But we're back to close to green. So we'll see if we can end green now, but... my name is John. John.
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at some sectors and industries, tell you guys what's on the upside, what's on the downside. Downside, the worst is real estate, guys. And real estate is kind of interesting. I tell you guys about REITs. If you guys ever have traded a REIT, you guys will see that a lot of the times they're high trending stocks. They're low liquidity stocks, so you got to be absolutely careful when you trade them. But they have a tendency of trending. It trended up really well for about 2 weeks, and now really a quick flip there in some real estate stocks.
DPW is up because it had a $3.2 million purchase order, defense purchase order for DPW. I think this is a blockchain related stock, but I can't remember. It's been years since I've really traded this one. Maybe I should have held a little bit of Tesla, but yeah, it just had a $3.2 million purchase order. And if you look at it here, I made a little bit of money for this one this morning. Maybe I should have held, man, because this one ripped. I got to start. This is what I really want to start to do with penny stocks, is that I want to start. You can see, like, if I pull up DPW, I traded this one, like, actually on Thinkorswim this morning. But, like, what I really like to do with penny stocks is I would like to start to buy some that I think are going to rip at the open, and just buy a small share size, give myself a tight risk, and then try to ride them up for the breakouts like this at the bell. But what I have to do is I have to start to be a little bit more patient when I trade penny stocks like this. I think $42 win on my account size is a great win, definitely acceptable. But obviously I missed out on a lot of wins. I only made like 30 cents a share, 20 cents a share, maybe 15 maybe. On this one. And so, like, with that, I think I need to have a little bit more patience with some of these penny plays and really let them follow through to their outcome and hopefully hold it around the open for potential breakout. A lot of the time we're going to get a breakdown as well, but I think if I give myself a tight risk, I can compensate and eliminate some of that risk when I first get started. What else we got? What's up, Barty? What's up, Hero? That's Hero right there. What's up, man? What else we got? Uber dropping. We got AMD that looks like a VWAP bounce, and it is confirming that a little bit, but it's nothing quite yet. The SPY is actually continuing this downward trend. Like I said this morning, guys, for the SPY itself, you can see how much it respects the VWAP area. Like, look at this respect here for the VWAP. Like, it pulls back to the VWAP and it holds it every single time. Like, look at that. Same exact thing, just holding the VWAP really firm, continuing to maintain its downward trend here. Made $1 a share for DPW. Yeah, I wish I did. I made like 15 cents. Hertz is getting interesting here. What I'm looking at now, though, is Uber. I'm about break even on the day now, and if Uber continues to break down under this $0.50, I think I'm going to short momentum scalp this bottoming move under 50 here if I can. But I think I got to be patient with it and just wait. There's 57s. There's 55s. I don't want to chase it here, though. I'm just trying to catch the momentum under this 60 level if I can. I'm going to jump in 500 shares here and use a $60 level as my risk. A 34.60 level is my risk with 500 shares. Trying to catch the breakdown underneath this. And I can let it test 60 a little bit, but I got to be very ready to exit this one if it bounces up just to keep my risk small. All right, so 500 shares is 51s. Like I said, we're just going to try to catch the break down under the 34.50 level if we get it. We're break even right now. Oh, you guys can't see it. My bad. Here you go. Here you go. Like I said, 34.50s is what we're looking to actually break here. 51s. There's 49s. 48s, 47s. I'm going to take a little bit off here just to scalp this move and then hold these 200 shares to see if we get a nice little breakdown. I'm not going to scale out anymore just to not burn up any more commissions with it, but 43s, that's the breakdown I wanted. Called this one out. Hopefully somebody took advantage of it. I'm just going to get out the rest here. So caught the scalp, got myself to green actually on the day. And like I said, I caught the scalp under this $half level. Very quick exit though. I don't want to ride it any more than that because a lot of the time we're going to get a bounce right back up here, and that's not what I want. Sometimes I'm obviously going to miss out on some of this downward momentum that we get here, but I would rather just lock in profits and get out of there instead of holding that one, just because a lot of the time, you know, yeah, sure, we're going to get this sometimes, but I would just like to bank the profit on the day. Maybe I should have held a little bit, but it's all right. Hey, see you, Barty. Hey, that's alright, Paul. Yeah, that was kind of the right move, I think. Jacob, good trade.
Yeah, Paul, I'd definitely give you a shout out at the end of the day. You don't have to trade every day. If you're not feeling it, it is, I've seen this at least from my experience. Majority of the times, if you're not feeling it, it's 10 times better just to kind of not even trade. Because if you're not even feeling kind of up to trading, this is already a hard game. Be at your top condition when you're trading, guys.
Hey, appreciate the sub, William. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, will be interesting to see if Tesla holds the 1,000 level here on this pullback and gets back up past 105s, and we get a push here in WKHS through the 390s, or rejects from here and can come back to our entry. And we're okay with that though, because at the end of the day, we're letting this work.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, James? Good to see you in the chat. Always love to see the OGs, people that have been in our chat for over a year now. It's always great to see people that stick around with us, as we've been doing this for years and years now, every single day. So hit the sub, hit the like, guys. This is what we do.
Appreciate the sub, Gaming, Alakazam Gaming, William, Ramiro, Kana. Appreciate the sub, guys. Welcome. Appreciate it. Yeah, Tesla ripping down there. Under 1,000. I'm looking at AMD specifically under 58.15. Gonna be patient with it and wait, but if we get a breakdown under that. Hey, appreciate the sub, V. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Definitely a shout out. Shout out going to James. Go enjoy your fishing, man. I would love to do some fishing right now.
All right, I am in 1,000 shares of AMD here. We're gonna try to let it break down. Be patient with it. There's 15s, 13s, 11s. I'm gonna just be very easy with it. Take half off there. Gonna see if we get a full breakdown down to 58 now. I'm gonna take a little bit more to protect myself, and then hold the last down to, like I said, try to get it down to 58. I'm up around 80 bucks on the day. We're still grinding it back up. I'm gonna just get out here. I see the bounce coming, so up $76 on the day. And like I said, not a bad trade. Called that one out. Like, called out exactly what I wanted to do before it happened. So, sorry I didn't have the actual chart up here. Here's AMD. But yeah, this is one of the strategies that I talk about a lot. And you know, you look for a low break like this to happen. So you look for like a low to form. In this case, right here. And then you look for it to break underneath the VWAP and then actually break that low, which is what you see happen right here. Once we get that low break, it's a very high percentage play, in my opinion, at least the way I've traded it, to scalp that break and then ride it down to like a whole dollar support level, which is what we're getting here. It can be a really profitable way to approach it. Hey, thanks for the subscribe, Jacob. Yeah, y'all be like Jacob, hit the subscribe button and the like button. We got over 200 today. But yeah, caught the move. I could have held down to 58. Appreciate the sub, Samuel. I could have held down to 58, like you can see here, but it's just a really high percentage play. That's how you rebound, though. I was down like 300 today, up a little bit now, so we're gonna see what else we can do. But what I'm gonna plan to do is just hold the rest break even on the day. Uber's bouncing back up to this low here, and so if we anticipate that we're gonna get rejected around this level here, we can start to scale in now, hoping it gets rejected before that $0.50 here on Uber. And if I do trade some, it's gonna be a small position here. Like I said, I'm going to look for it to break this $0.50, or not break, but get rejected at this $0.50, and then scale up if it does get around to it with a risk of 34.60 or so for Uber. That's the plan, at least. I'm going to jump in another 200 shares, and like I said, try to get out very quick scalp down to like 30. There's AMD. Maybe I should have held a little bit there. But yeah, I appreciate all the new subscribes today, guys. I really do. Thank you, team. Hey, well, thanks for hitting it, Paul. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate that, In. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Don't know you had me up.
No, I got myself up here just because I'm in 400 shares.
No, you're good. It was more along. I pulled up a web page. I was trying to look up Fed news here. Want to hear more about the speech. I heard some stuff, but want to hear a little bit more depth coverage.
Yeah,
I know
yeah, go ahead.
I know the OECD report was that the global economy would contract 6% in 2020, and that's the whole economy.
Yeah, AMD did break down under there. It's a really high percentage play. Like I posted it on Facebook, and somebody was like, "Oh, it's not even gonna work 1 out of 5 times," and it's just kind of like, nah, that works. You got to trade the right stocks. Any strategy, and it's a good lesson for traders here, guys, is that any strategy is gonna work depending on the stocks, right? Like, it's not just gonna be universal, where the strategy just works on every stock you throw at it. But the strategy is going to have a few select stocks that it generally works on. Because I hear people say, like, this is what I hear people say a lot, right? Oh, the strategies don't work. Well, they don't work on the stocks you're trading on, but they might work on different sectors. Like, my favorite sectors to trade are AMD, MU, like the microchip sector, right? Those are stocks that I trade a bunch on, and it works a solid percentage of the time. But I have my preferences with the stocks that I trade it with, and that's gonna vary and dictate different strategies. It's going to work well on different strategies. It's going to fail on different strategies. And so you might be trading the right stock, or you might be trading the right strategy, but you might be trading it on the wrong stocks. And it's a good lesson on stock selection. You know, find the right stocks that it works on. And it's not going to work universally. It's going to work on a few select stocks, and you got to figure out what that is before you just discount a strategy. You know, before you just discredit a strategy, you got to figure out if it works. I got to get out here. Just stopped out, still green, but I let it Uber work a little bit. I thought it might get rejected a little bit before then, but still green on the day. That's all I can really ask for. But again, it just depends on the different strategy you're using and how well that's going to work on different stocks, basically.
All right, guys. One stock I'd pay attention to is if you see that NKLA just really start getting strong here through 71.50. It still needs almost $1 to get to that level, so that's why I'm putting it out ahead of time. But if you do see that big move back up, Tesla rip through the 105s, stuff like that, you see my WKHS rip also, it could be sympathy. So I'll keep an eye on it, guys, like always, guys, and keep working.
I'm out of coffee. I always run out of coffee about right now, and I end up trying to get like the very last drop of my coffee. I don't feel like making another cup, but Hertz is consolidating under the VWAP. Tesla looks like it's bouncing over $1,000. Maybe we'll see if it holds there. Please keep the trading and training coming. Hey, thanks, brother. Hey, we will, man. Always, bro. Always, man. Like I said, we're just a free resourcing community, so, you know. AMD broke down nicely there. Hey, I'm glad I called that one out. That one's looking really solid. But yeah, guys, we will have a video coming out today, and I know we said that the last few days, but we should have it done today, and we'll be premiering that video this afternoon, like late today. And so be on the lookout for that. Like I said, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. We definitely appreciate all the support. We've been growing like crazy the last, week or so. Last few days, we've been growing by like hundreds of subscribers every day, so happy to really have some support. We're about to break 24,000 subscribers, guys. We are at 23,860. So 140 more subscribers. We should hit that by tomorrow, I think. I think we should probably break that by tomorrow. Why does the candle turn red every time I hit buy? Well, if it does, then you're buying it at the right time, at the wrong time.
All right, guys, catching up back with the chat here, guys. If you guys have any chart you guys want us to take a look at, definitely let us know. I'll go ahead and I'll take a look at the charts. Still looking for some more Fed information, not really seeing much, just seeing a lot about consumer goods. At the end of the day, what I always talk about is that the U.S. economy is so reliant on consumer spending. And I think that's really at the end of the day why we're reopened, is that at the end of the day, our economy is basically our consumer consumption. We don't make too much. We don't export too much. We don't do too much on that side. So one of the major factors of the economy is that consumer consumption. So a lot of people are keeping an eye on what's going to happen to consumer prices. Are we going to get inflationary kind of impact because of the Feds?
Yes, sir. While we got a second, guys, if anybody does want to use the same platform as us, we use a few different platforms. The one we day trade on is actually TEFs through TradeNet, and people hate on them, but I think it's probably the cheapest way if you're outside of the U.S. If you're in the U.S., you can't use them, but if you're outside of the U.S., it allows you to actively day trade once you're approved for the funded account program. The base package, I think, is $400 right now. And with that, you get 14,000 in buying power once you're approved for the funded account program. And it also comes with like a course and a demo account and access to their chat room. And then it operates similar to a prop firm. And so you have like a 70-30 profit split. You've got a max loss of 700, but you're spending 400 on that package. And so it's a pretty cheap way to get started. And it's one of the ways, if you're outside of the U.S., you can get around the PDT rule with them. If you're in the U.S., like I said, the brokers we use, I use a mix of different platforms, but I use I use Webull, I use Robinhood, and I use TD Ameritrade since I'm in the U.S. But luckily, I was grandfathered in there. But yeah, there's the link if y'all want to check out the same platform as us. If you want to use the other platform I use, which is Webull, which has free option trades and free commissions, I could post that link here. And like I said, I think it's probably a much better platform than Robinhood, if I'm being completely honest, for Webull. A much more legit platform. And both of these ways are just ways to help keep the stream free. Like, we use a bunch of different platforms, and like the reality is we're just trying to keep the live stream free, where we don't have to charge anybody for anything. And so if you want to help support us, obviously we're biased in both of these favor, because we post referral links for them and make a commission if you sign up. But I think they're both good options if you're outside of the US and if you're in the US as well. And so if you want to check that out, here's the link, and you can help support our channel by going check out Webull with free commission trades, free options trades, and then TEFs and TradeNet if you're outside of the US and you want to get started for less than $500. And so go check those out.
Yeah, definitely, team. Support the family. At the end of the day, it's how we keep everything 100% free for you guys. We had a big question in the chat here from the Medman. Medman have a question. Do you think it's easier to make money with larger capital. I have been trading with
Yes.
1,000, but it's really hard to come out of green with commissions in mind. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, it certainly is. It certainly is, and that's just the reality behind it. It's also easier to lose money too, just because you have more leverage and more account. But it's certainly easier to make money. 100%. I mean, that's the definition of capital. Like, if you want to know what capital means, capital just means money or money you use to make other money, right? And it all boils down to it certainly is easier to make money when you have more money to spend. And that's always the case almost universally with investing. Now, there's going to be different opportunities with each. Like with small accounts, penny stocks offer a unique opportunity where you have high percentage wins, but you could also lose a lot of money in that game as well. And like, that's what you want to understand. It's not always just going to be green, green, green. And so like with that, like, yes, you can certainly make money in an easier way, but you could also lose money in an easier way, and that's what you want to understand. It's one of the reasons the PDT rule is ridiculous, because when it boils down to it, like, listen, like, I get it, they're trying to protect new traders, but what they're making new traders do is if they want to actively day trade, you're making a brand new trader save up 25 grand and risk that for their first day trading account. That's absolutely insane. That is crazy. Most new traders are just going to lose that in a heartbeat, right? You could say, well, they have more room to lose. Yeah, but they also have more to lose. And what new trader do you know that actually has any type of risk management? Because like, I know I didn't when I first got started. I had zero risk management. And so if you make a new trader save up 25 G's, you're basically making a new trader risk 25 grand for their first day trading experience, which is absurd. It's much better to just trade a small account. If you lose it, it's not the end of the world. You're not going to be risking your life savings. And in the end, it's just it just doesn't make sense to make a new trader risk that much. They say it's to protect the new trader, but from somebody that day trades every single day and has for years, it's certainly better to just risk a small account at first. And you could say, well, only day trade 3 times per week. And it's like, yeah, you could, but day trading is all about conditioning, repetition. It's going to take forever if you can only trade 3 times per week. And in the end, I guess it's a subjective opinion of mine, but I just think it's crazy to make a new trader risk that much.
Anytime, man. And if you ever got a question or need some advice, we're more than happy to help. We might not always know the 100% right answer, but we definitely will give you what we've learned through our experience and our years of trading.
Yeah, for sure. And so with that, I'm going to go ahead and close it down. Remember, guys, we do this live every day. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. And so if you haven't done it yet, subscribe. We got a lot of new subscribers today, so I appreciate the love. We actually broke 650 simultaneous viewers today on stream, and so I really appreciate the support, guys. Yeah, and that's all right, Jacob, and it's tough, but that's an extremely tough thing to do, and most people can't do it. But yeah, guys, appreciate all the love. We got 210 likes today. Like I said, I got 2 discords that I want you all to join really quick right now. And so y'all go check out my man Trader Mike's Discord. Really dope channel, really active if you like penny stocks. Here's Trader Mike's Discord link, and so go check that out. And then join our Discord as well. If we end up trading after the stream, we always post how we do in that Discord as well. So go check out Trader Mike's, and then I'll post ours here too. Like I said, they're both free. They're not premium Discords or anything like that. And so here's the link for that, for both of those in the chat. Like I said, if you're in the U.S., Webull is what I recommend. If you're outside the U.S., you could probably still use TradeNet and be able to actively day trade on there. We got grandfathered in there, but here's Webull link. Here's the TradeNet link if you're outside of the U.S. Like I said, only if you're outside of the U.S. So yeah, here's both of those. Yeah, have a good day, guys.
Hey guys, have a great one.
Later, team.
And,
See you guys next time.
Stay tuned, guys. We'll definitely be putting out a video later today. It's going to be a great video on a bunch of these kind of cheaper plays for you guys. So don't miss out. Hit the sub, hit the bell. You guys would know as soon as it gets put out.
Yes, sir. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, team.
Beginner in, beginner out.
Hey, I gotta give a shout out to my man UA. Thank you, brother. He donated $1. Thank you, sir. Shout out to my man UA for the $1 donation, brother. It really means a lot. We'll be back tomorrow, like we always are. We'll be dropping a video this afternoon, this evening, probably close to like 5 or 6 p.m. Central. And so be on the lookout for that video, guys. If you're joining us here and you want to watch us again, seriously, click the bell next to the subscribe button. It means a lot. It'll give you an alert. You won't have to search around or find a link for our stream. We'll already have it. You'll already get an alert. So hit the subscribe button, click the bell. Good luck in the markets, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, and appreciate everybody joining us here today. Later, team.
Have a great one, team. Take care.